in Twitchland, and welcome to another night of the FODL. That's right, it's the FODL, and it's Thomas, a.k.a. the criminal, a.k.a. the master of math, a.k.a. the better brother, confirmed, coming at you for an exciting night of FODL darting action. That's right, it's a triple header this evening, FODL C match, and then we're going to finish it up with two FODL A contests as well. A ripe 11 viewers in the chat. DeGrubs86 is in there. He says, sup. Sup indeed. Sup indeed. Thrilled to be back after the Thanksgiving break, after the big quarantine cup on Saturday as well. Feels like it's been a while since I've been in the booth, but happy to join you all. Got off to a bit of a late start. I'm going to blame Scooter. You guys can take it as you will. I'm blaming Scooter. We got Big Man Bearded in there subscribing for the third time in a row. Thank you very much, Big Man Bearded. Train is in there. The Kilf is in there. We're looking at our FODL C standings right now because, again, we are kicking it off with the FODL C matchup. Alpine Stranger sitting on top of the standings, match in hand as well over the Kilf, looking to extend his lead and cement the only automatic bid out of the FODL C division. Scooter McGooch, meanwhile, currently sitting in the relegation playoffs. Obviously, those of you not in the know might be looking at this and saying, wow, that's a lot of blood to have on our hands. It is. Going to be a bloodbath. We're expanding to a 5th division next season, if you didn't know that. So there's going to be a lot of relegation and very little upwards promotion. And right now, Alpine Stranger looking to pad that lead, which he has over the Kilf and the Accountant. So we'll have to see if he is able to accomplish that. Again, Scooter, excuse me, looking to maybe get to that 4th spot, 20 points behind really Doughboy. Gonna be a lot to make up, so he'll need a lot of points here to do it. Let's meet the actual players themselves. Well, we just talked about him, but you see him right there. Alpine Stranger from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, last season finishing 3rd in the FODL C. He'll be throwing the 16-gram Unicorn Golden Hero John Part darts. Hashtag find a stranger. Scooter McGooch from Auburn, Alabama, last season was 1st in the FODL D division. 23-gram target RVB Gen 2 darts. That is the Raymond Van Barneveld Gen 2 darts. Hashtag sup nerds. What's up? What's up, nerds? Let's look at the schedule so far for FODL C division. Only one match on the docket so far, so we do have a couple bonus points set. Kilf with a 25 dart leg, Beef with a 134 throw, and Beef, if you watched last night, with the very impressive excuse me, my voice is going to be like this all night, so deal with it. Beef with the very impressive 113 checkout. So we're looking for a minimum of a 6 mark in cricket, minimum of a 2.2 MPR to set a bonus point for that, as well as the others. Let's look at some statistics now for both players coming into this one. Alpine Stranger with the advantage in both categories. 14th overall in the cricket division. Very solid there for Alpine Stranger. Scooter coming in at 37, so a little below the par even for the FODL C division. 2.29 for Alpine, 1.81 for Scooter McGooch. Alpine missing less, scoring much more, and naturally winning a lot more of the legs. In 501, Alpine is 17th overall in the FODL. Scooter again down there at 33rd. 7-point advantage to Alpine Stranger, and that 7-point advantage is reflected in the scoring, where Alpine has a very good first 9 of 61.3. That's probably top 10 if I had to guess. However, only winning 68% of his legs, so perhaps trying to clean up a bit on the doubles could be an opportunity for Scooter McGooch. Let's throw it over to our split view. We've got 2 other matches going on as well right now. You see the Jig and Slinger already underway. It looks like Slinger is up 2-1 in that one. Mac Attack and the Cleaner as well, with Mac Attack looks like down 1-0 there to the Cleaner. We'll have a Beef Easy and Slappy Pappy's board up. They're going to start around 8:30 as well, so we'll get that one up there also once that match is ready to go. But you see it's C division here between our 2 players. That means 7 legs of darts, 2 cricket, 5 of 501. Alpine Stranger will be on the left. Scooter McGooch will be on the right. And if my players are ready to go, we can get darts flying. Players, are you ready?
Ready. Let's do it.
All right, both of our players are ready to go. All of you out there in Twitchland, now all 14 of you are ready to go as well. Again, Stranger's on the left, Scooter McGooch is on the right. C Division matchup, 7 legs of darts. Stranger with the darts first for cricket. Game on.
Shoot well, man.
You too.
And let me quote the caster of Clutch Liberty. Sportsmanship. It matters. There's a single 20 to kick it off from Alpine Stranger. Perhaps Alpine there on that visit paying homage to Scooter McGooch, throwing a dart off the board in his first visit. Commonly known as the Scooter. There's a single 20 from Scooter as well. Of course, lately it could also be known as the Crim. I think I probably have about 15 matches in a row where I've done that, which is valid karma for all the times I've said something to Scooter. There's a single 20 from Stranger, so not closed yet. Opportunity early for Scooter here. Well, but he's just going to match one at a time. Even Dilly can calculate that MPR. There's the close from Stranger, so he's going to double up here with 2 marks. A single 20 to close, 119 as well. Just missing below that treble. Yo-Yo Dad is in there. Sup, dart dudes. Stranger danger. Indeed. Rough darts there from Scooter as he finds a 111 twice. Does manage to close the 20s, though. But Alpine off and running already on the 19 wedge.
2 nines.
Maybe off and jogging. It's a light jog. I wouldn't quite call it a run. But 2 19s, he has closed it off. And Scooter's going to try to do some work on the 18s now. Again, close darts there from Scooter McGooch. Just above the treble, but only 2. And Alpine has found the treble.
3 8s 1 7.
And a single 17 tacked on as well. So it's a nice 4-mark round there for Alpine and a punishing one. Shuts down that wedge for Scooter. Scooter comes back with again 2 17s. Again, very close. Dave Little Toaster is in there. Said Sweat's got 2 legs off Congra. That's hard to do. And more big darts. Back-to-back 4 marks from Alpine Stranger here. Triple 17. Single 16 as well. So he's recovered his MPR nicely. Missed there from Scooter. Not going to help. And he's in early trouble here in this leg. As Alpine is starting to kind of punish away here. I said that.
Thanks, Crim.
Yeah, that's a booth jinxer right there as it's missed. So right back to Scooter. Opportunity on the 16s if he can find a big dart. Just going to be the single there. So still yet to get on the scoreboard here is Scooter. But Alpine again going to go next door and not able to close off that 16. Just a single. Well, that's second dart. Don't worry about that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
That little guy. It was outside. Just a bit. There's the close from Stranger. He's moving right on to the 15s where he'll find one of those as well. So another 1-1 turn, but 1-1 has been enough right now. The way this leg is going, Slinger is now up 3-1 over to the jig. Cleaner sweeping Cricket over Mac Attack. Now Scooter's big darts here. That might be 7 15s. It is a 7 mark for Scooter McGooch. Huge out of nowhere. Now he's on the scoreboard. And all of a sudden, it's Alpine who needs to score some points. Uses the 19s well, though. Comes right back for 2, but not enough to give him the lead. That huge 7 mark. Keeping Scooter alive in this one. He's going to go back for more. Why not? Well, he found 2 15s, so he padded the score a bit. Could not close off the 17 wedge, though. And Alpine still with a couple wedges to score on. He'll sneak 2 19s in there, but again, not too much damage. Scooter still with his 15 wedge. We could see a little mini points battle here. Oh, wow. Right next door, trying to close again. So Scooter just 115. Not able to find that 17.
Miss.
But Alpine not able to find anything. A complete miss there from Alpine. And again, opportunity here for Scooter. He's going to go for the 19s this time. And it's a smart choice. 3 19s. He closes off Alpine's biggest wedge. But Alpine comes right back. Huge dart there. What's he want to do with the rest of his visit? Oh, this could be massive. Huge darts from Alpine Stranger. Triple 18, double 15 to close, and a bull. A massive 6-mark visit there from Alpine. Absolutely dishing maximum punishment to Scooter McGooch, who's starting to get hot there on the 15. Scooter going to come in with 1 bull, it looks like, to start. No, actually outside. So Alpine Stranger just needs 2 bulls.
Miss.
And it's going to be a miss, all tightly grouped, but all outside there. Wow, Scooter, said Yo-Yo Dad on that 7 mark. And then Train coming in with the excellent shot there for Alpine. That could be a bullseye for Scooter McGooch. It is. So he's got 2 bulls on the board. Alpine looking for 2. Oh, he almost found it. 2 on the wire, 1 inside. So he'll be 1 mark away. Scooter, though, with another bullseye, could put some pressure on. Well, he did slop effectively into the 18 wedge, but that's all. Alpine needs 1 bull. And he's going to find it on that first dart. Game shot in the leg to Alpine Stranger, managing to hold on Scooter McGooch with the late pressure from that big 7-mark round, but ultimately was in too big of a hole to dig himself out. We'll see if he can get off to a better start this time. He'll have the darts. Game on. And Slinger now up 4-1 over the jig. Yo-Yo Dad says, sweet. Looks like 2 20s to start there for Scooter. The Kilf saying Sweat's got a 3rd leg off of Congra in the rookie league. There is 3 19s there from Alpine Strangers. So Sweat's one of our rookie players. Congra, obviously, big fan of the show. Also one of our rookies there, facing off in a rookie league for placement. It looks like Sweats is giving Congra a run for his money. 2 more 20s there from Scooter, puts him on the board. And 7s are now closed for Alpine Stranger. 3 7s there. Unfortunately, not going to help too much. Oh, wow. I can't believe that did not deflect into the treble. It's only 2 singles on the 19 there for Scooter. But Alpine not able to capitalize too much, just a single 19 for him. And there's the immediate close from Scooter, and he'll go right on to the next wedge and find 2 18s. So Scooter off to a much steadier start this time. And it's going to force Alpine down to 17s. Where he'll find a big 5-mark round, so that'll get Alpine back on top in points. Huge darts there from Alpine Stranger. Ooh, Scooter's got a little dangle dart there, but it's in there, and 2 20s is enough to give him back the advantage. Aggressive darts here from Alpine. He finds a 17 to take the lead back, goes right up to the 20 wedge. Does manage to find 2, so he's knocking on the door now for Scooter. But Scooter is going to be content to score some points there. 2 20s to extend the lead. Oh, it's only 3 for Alpine. All around it. 2 of them in the 2 in the corner. It's still enough to go back on top. Forces Scooter to find at least 2, which he does. Dave Little Toaster asking, what was the checkout on the last leg? Hey, bub, we're playing cricket, huh? There's no checkouts. This time, good turn again from Alpine Stranger. 2 17s. Gets the 20s closed. But Scooter does have 2 18s over there. But all he's going to be able to do is find the 1. Could not get the points. That gives Alpine a shot here. And he's going to close. Big darts from Alpine Stranger. Closes off the 18s before Scooter can score. And just like that, with a very tidy run on the 17 wedge, he's taken the lead. There's 2 16s from Scooter, so trying to open up a new wedge. Not quite able to do it yet. And 2 16s in response from Stranger. Dave Little Toaster thanking me for the explanation. I guess he was talking about the Sweats match. I was going to say, hey, Toaster, maybe that's why you're towards the bottom of the division if you're asking about checkouts in cricket. 4 16s there from Scooter McGooch. Big darts using the double. It's worth literally twice as many. And that gives him a 33-point lead now over Stranger. But he's been hitting 17s well. And he's going to continue to do so. Oh, but he can't close 16s. Had a dart to close it, couldn't find it. So Scooter trailing by 1 point, still with a scoring opportunity. And he went for the hero dart, found 2 16s to extend the lead, 117. That's going to force Stranger to score a couple marks himself.
2.
And he's only able to score those 2 marks, did not get a shot to 16 this time. So once again, pressure darts over to Scooter. And he does sneak that third into the 16. So 16 points on the board, back on top. There's the 17 from Stranger. 2 darts to close this time. He only needs 1.
2 7s, 1 6.
And he goes back for 17s on the third, so extends the lead more. Solid visit there from Alpine Stranger. And once again, Scooter chased off to a new wedge. And he'll find, though, a new wedge open with 3 15s. Very tighty. DeGrubs is in here gifting us subs. 90 subs gifted for DeGrubs. Thank you so much. As there's 3 15s from Stranger. DeGrubs gives emotes to people. Thank you. And congratulations, Captain Geechee. You are now a subscriber, as there's a miss from Scooter. So Stranger's going to pad the score a bit first. Bullseye would take it. Oh, he can't find the bullseye. But a double 17 for more points. Single bull to get started. So now up by 55. I like the math there from Stranger. All around the bowl, but not inside for Scooter, and Stranger needs 2 bowls.
Just 1.
He's just going to find the 1. Might have been a bit in the way there. He'll be looking for 1 more mark. Scooter going to need a big charge late. As a miss from Scooter McGooch, Stranger looking for 1 bowl.
Miss.
Not yet. As David Carter Comedy comes in, says, tell Scooter he says hi. Hey, Scooter.
Nope.
He says hi. Stranger needs 1.
Hello, Gazpacho.
First start.
And there it is on the first start. Game shot and the leg to Alpine Stranger, completing the sweep of cricket. Couple pretty solid legs there after a bit of a slow start to that first one. Scooter also started to find it in that second leg as well. We'll see if they can both carry it over to 501, where Stranger will have the darts. Game on. Captain Geechee, you got a shout out? That's right. What's up, Captain Geechee? Glad to have you joining us again. There's a good 60 to start from Stranger. You now can use emotes. So enjoy the crim faces while you can enjoy them. And 41 to start here from Scooter. Looks like Jig has tightened up that match against Slinger. Now 4-3. Jig's average has shot up, so he must have had a couple tidy legs there during cricket. I was not paying attention. 41 from Stranger. Mac attack on the board as well against Cleaner. Oh, that's at least 60. Might be a ton. Wow, again, so close for Scooter. He has just not been able to quite find the treble. And Stranger using the double. Nice 80 scored there, and he's off to a pretty solid 60 first 9. Scooter attempting to use the double, goes a little high. He'll find 40. This is better than the NFL. Well, the Cowboys are playing the Ravens. And is Lamar Jackson even playing? I don't know. There's a 45. So if RG3 is playing and the Cowboys are playing, then yes, this is definitely better. That looks like the ton from Scooter. Straighten it out there. Big darts from him. And both players off to a big start here. Average is looking very high as there's a breakfast from Alpine Stranger. Single 5, single 20, single 1. And here in the photo, that is called a breakfast. And as we do every time that breakfast is thrown, we ask you, the audience, an official breakfast question. And I like to ask the opinion questions. The draw for the Worlds just came out. There's a 59 from Alpine Stranger. Let me know, as the breakfast question, what first round matchup are you most intrigued by? Let me know in the chat. Go look up the draw if you're not sure. Let me know the first round matchup you'll be watching the most. That's your official breakfast question here in the FODL First Online Dart League. Oh, brutal dart on the floor there from Stranger. So he'll find 40. He'll be the first one to a finish. But Scooter McGooch right on his tail. There's a breakfast there, so both players in the 150 range. Stranger first for 150. And it's off. Oh, great math there, though, from Stranger. I appreciate that. Found the bullseye with the third. So 75 scored. He says, I'll slice that in half. Scooter 152. Looks like 45 from him, so he'll be sitting just above a ton. Stranger, 75. Double 12. Double 6. And he's going to find it on the third. Game shot and the leg to Alpine Stranger. A beautiful setup with the proper math. Takes out 75 in 3, and it's 3 on the trot, on the spin, in a row, on the bounce, on the skip. 3-0 in favor of Alpine Stranger. Scooter McGooch is going to now have the darts trying to get back on the board. Game on. Just got to say, chat, I love to see it rewarded. Proper math. Knew that he had 125 left with that third dart. Went for the bowl to leave the easier finish. Hit the bullseye, and then perfect target selection from 75. And is rewarded with a great checkout. Very well done, Alpine Stranger. Crim approved. Crim approved as a 43 and 45 for each player. Lamar is playing. Well, at least there's something to watch. If there was any over bets on how many rushing yards Lamar Jackson should have, you should take them. I don't know if it's too late. Did the game start already? There's a 80. Because if there's one thing Cowboys defense cannot do, which there's a lot of things they can't do, but if there's one thing they definitely can't do, it's stop a running quarterback from running. That's their worst part of their defense. There's a 60. From Scooter McGooch.
Ton.
There's a nice ton from Alpine Stranger. I was looking to see if anybody answered the breakfast question. There's a 41 from Scooter. Congress says, been streaming for 20 minutes. How many times has Crim mentioned his win last night? Only one. In the intro. Just one. There's a 45 from Stranger. You know, nobody answered the breakfast question, so thanks, guys. I put a lot of effort into that. There's an 85 from Scooter McGooch. If you missed the breakfast question, that's all I wanted to know is who your favorite first-round matchup is in the World Championships. I'm really looking forward to the Danny Baggish and Damon Hedda one myself. Nice cover shooting there from Alpine Stranger, by the way. 97 for him. Gets him to a finish after 15. Scooter trying to do it as well. Oh, he had a chance for the max. It's going to be a 1-2-5, but still huge darts for Scooter McGooch. Putting pressure on. Stranger requires 134. He might have found the double 20 with the first start. He did not. So it's 40 scored. Scooter 117. And it's off. $45 for Scooter. So again, both players here in these mid checkouts. Alpine first, 94. Well, it looks like he wanted 3 18s to leave tops. Couldn't find a third. Scooter 72. Oh, and Scooter not finding the big number there on 2 attempts, so only 25. Both players missing the big number setup. Stranger now sits on 58, 2 for tops.
38.
And he goes inside on that third, leaving on the Rascal. Scooter looks at 47. He likes double 16, so there's the 15, double 16 now. Double 8. Oh, outside the double 8. Can't find the finish there. Stranger looks for the Rascal.
First time.
$20 from him. Rascal says yes. Game shot in the leg to Alpine Stranger. Goes up 4-0 and secures a victory on this one. Added to the Rascal 20 tally. He has been very generous lately. Alpine will have the darts here in the 5th leg. Game on. Let's see. Congra answered. I missed it. I don't see your answer. Oh, there it is. 3-way tie between Jeff Smith versus Barry, Lim versus Humphreys, and Hedda Baggish. There's a 41 to start for Scooter. Those are good matchups, too. The Jeff Smith one's interesting. Lim versus Humphreys, I mean, just because it's Lim, the only thing that kind of bums me out about that is they're not a big crowd, so Lim won't have too many people behind him, obviously, going crazy. And so because of that, I kind of expect Luke Humphreys, who's been playing pretty well, to take that easily. There's a 60 from Scooter McGooch. Breakfast was scored by Alpine. If you missed the breakfast question, just let me know your favorite first-round matchup. David Carter Comedy says he only answers breakfast-related breakfast questions. So how about this? When you're watching your first-round World Championship matchup, what will you be eating for breakfast that day? How's that? A little combo question. 65 for Scooter. FO Dart League says crepes. Dave Little Toaster Head, it's true. Well, and there's a 160 from Alpine Stranger. I turn away for 1 second. 2 treble 20s and a double 20. 160 scored from Alpine. Huge darts. Put him down for a bonus point. Going to take basically a 180 to beat it. Massive from Alpine. There's a 45 from Scooter McGooch. So Alpine's looking for a finish already here. He's going to get to one. Well, probably. Yeah, he will. 44 scored. So he'll be sitting there again on a finish after just 15 darts. Scooter's got at least one dart in the treble there. I'm blocked. It's a 92. Big darts from Scooter. Put a little pressure on. Alpine, though, requires 145. Good thought there from Stranger again. 95 scored for him. He'll be sitting on 50. We'll see how he wants to approach that. Scooter looking for a good setup.
No.
And find, looks like 38 or maybe 36. Unfortunate. Going to leave him on a bogey. Stranger requires 50. And he's going to find it on the third. Game shot and the leg to Alpine Stranger. I was not sure if that dart was in double 12 or not, so I didn't want to say anything, but it was single 12. Great recovery to find the double 16, and it's now 5 in a row for Alpine Stranger. Scooter still looking to get off the whitewash train. He'll have the darts. Game on. Big darts from Alpine. I mean, scoring ridiculously well and finishing well. This is FODL C, ladies and gentlemen. Alpine Stranger's posting a 62 average right now. Scooter McGooch with a 53 average. That's still FODL A level average right there. He's getting blanked, just brutal. 4 Scooters. There's an 81 to start for Stranger to match. That might be a maximum. Oh, it's a 140 for Scooter McGooch. So close to the max. Just above. Huge darts, though, for Scooter. Fighting hard to respect it. There's a 45 from Stranger. And then looks like a 30 to follow it up from Scooter. So classic third visit jinx there. As 36 is found for Alpine. Congra really hoping that Jeff Smith doesn't get knocked out first day of the tournament. 18 there for Scooter McGooch. Captain Geechee says he's picking the Cowboys in the 2021-22 future for NFC champ. I mean, I don't blame you. There's big darts again from Stranger, 121. This could be the third leg that he'll be on a finish after 15. Just absolutely ridiculous scoring from Alpine. He'll be looking to set up here. DNK275 says he's looking forward to the D'Souza game. just because of the great maths. You know, I look forward to his games too, so I can eye roll in real life. There's a 44 for Stranger. Criminal said crepe correctly. Crepe. Who says crepe? How American are you? There's a 60 from Scooter, so he's on a finish too. Right in there with that big 140. Oh, but Alpine looking to punish again. There's a nice ton for Alpine to set up 74. Scooter 151. Oh, 46 only for Scooter. Was looking poised to put some pressure there with that first start. Alpine 74. Oh, too accurate. Oh, you hate to see it. It's going to be a bust for Alpine. Oh, too good at the bull. Hit the bullseye by mistake, and he's going to end up busting it. Scooter McGooch now gets a chance for 105. Oh, right outside. That treble 15 was a great effort there. And he'll hit maybe a treble 20 on the third, so he'll score 95 to leave 10. Stranger going to get another crack at 74. One dart for tops.
Nope.
No, not going to find it. 54 scored, pulled it a bit low. Scooter set himself up for double 5. Inside on the first.
Bust.
Oh, and he's going to bust it on the second. Back to Stranger looking again for the Rascal.
Jesus.
Holy smokes.
You're done.
And then he finds it on the third. Game shot in the leg to Alpine
accurate.
Stranger.
He's too accurate.
Rascal says yes. The first two off the cabinet door. And then pounds it dead center on the last dart. We got one more leg to go. Alpine has the darts. Game on. Oh my God. Those darts were like 8 inches outside and then just pounds it dead center. Oh, what a recovery from Alpine as there's a 60 scored. King Raj says, great use of the chalkboard. Congra, great use of the marker. Oh my goodness, that was an impressive third dart after those first two. There's a 60 from Scooter. And again, got a feel for Scooter there. Once again, throwing a great leg, especially a great FODL C leg. I mean, a great leg for anybody, but a great FODL C leg. And once again, just running into a buzzsaw. There's a 41 from Stranger. Yo-Yo Dad Rascal says yes, somehow. Oh, that looks like just a 7. Scooter McGooch there.
Ton.
And there's a big ton from Stranger. The hot starts and the first 9 scoring just continue for him. We talked about it in the onset. He came in with the first 9 over 60. It's not going to go down after this match, that's for sure. As he just pounds away at the treble 20. In there again, back-to-back tons. This is FODL C. This is FODL C, ladies and gentlemen. There's a 60 from Scooter, so he's trying to keep pace there. Stranger, once again, looking to be on a finish after 15 darts. And another tight grouping of a 60. So just fantastic scoring, keeping it straight over there from Stranger. Scooter again. Big darts coming for him, 65. That'll help him catch up a little bit, but Stranger 140, it's off. Oh, and just 21, so that's a little bit of a rough visit there from Stranger. Opens the door a bit for Scooter McGooch. And he'll find 45, so approaching checkout range himself, Stranger 119. Be left on 76 there after 43 scored. He's going to try to best his previous checkout by 1. He will be back. Will Scooter leave a bogey? He tried to, but he didn't with the 45. Stranger requires 76. Not able to find tops, but he will again return for 3. Scooter, can he put pressure on from 178? That looks like a great first start. I think it's 81 there for Scooter, so he'll get himself under a ton. Oh my God, it's only 42. Unbelievable. Stranger looking for tops. Good guides.
Nope.
Oh, but he goes above. Can't quite get underneath that flight there. So all outside for Stranger. Scooter looking for a big finish, 136. There's a 45 again, so getting closer. Stranger tops. Rascal stingier this time, going to make him earn it. Once again, Scooter 91. Double. Oh, he almost had it. Double, just inside on the wire. Oh, great effort from Scooter McGooch there. And back to Stranger now, looking for the Rascal again.
Third dart.
And he is going to find it on that third. Game shot and the leg to Alpine Stranger once again. $20 from Rascal. Open the checkbooks tonight. The Rascal very kind to Alpine. And again, heartbreak for Scooter. Great effort at the 91 finish, but it's Alpine completing a 7-0 sweep with very impressive darts, honestly, from both players here. Not much really Scooter could do. I don't really think he did much wrong. Alpine simply just played the better game. So we're going to go to a post-game interview now. And Scooter repping the merch there. Amazing. I can't see what the here back take a half of a step back there. Oh yeah, perfect. And he's got the Scooter McGooch custom koozie, Scooter McGooch sup nerds right there. The shirt nerd and Scooter, I think it says at the bottom.
That's correct.
Amazing. Ripping the merch.
Up to the nerds.
I appreciate it. So, Scooter, let's talk about the match at hand here. It's been a while since I've got to call one of your matches. By the way, you're looking extremely svelte, if I may say so. I don't know.
I try.
The camera usually adds 10 pounds. I think I found them for you, but you are looking fantastic. Just got to start with that. But one of the best matches I've certainly seen you play recently, and maybe the best match I've ever casted you of in terms of how you played, but unfortunately you're going to come away with no legs won. So kind of talk to me about that bittersweet feeling here at the end of the match.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best 7-0 loss I've ever had. My goal lately, last couple of matches, is just to, simply just be better at darts. So I think I had won my last 2. And I think probably split the 2 before that, 4 matches. They've been close. But every once in a while, everyone in this league will run into a buzzsaw every once in a while. I ran into one tonight. He threw real great. I had one at the beginning of the season against Doughboy. I think he threw like equivalent darts to what you saw tonight from Alpine. So every once in a while that'll happen. And it's kind of you try to aim for the middle if you can't blow someone out in FODL. But looking at the stats and some of the higher numbers, I don't usually throw a lot of higher numbers. I've won a couple matches lately, 5-2, with a remarkably low number of ton-plus scores. So I was able to do some of that tonight. I had a close checkout miss there at the end. I had a 140, I believe. So good things there, but I was pretty happy with how I played in general. But sometimes you just can't, you got to play the other guy.
Yeah, I mean, that's a perfect way of summarizing it. Not really, again, too much that you did wrong. I mean, had maybe 1 or 2 shots at double in a lot of those legs, and then Stranger just never really gave you that extra opportunity. And that's kind of how you run into an unfortunate 7-0 loss. What do you think, since you've been a kind of a FODL OG here, not quite an OG, but a pretty long-time FODLer, I got to just ask you, what do you think about the expansion of FODL, moving to a 5th division? Are you looking forward to a 5th division? Would you rather have it stay? I'm just kind of wondering what your thoughts are on that general expansion.
I'm always, I think like everyone else, I wasn't quite the first FODL class. I think I was like that second group that came in when we first started FODL B. I came in first, maybe second season of FODL B when there's like only, I don't know, less than 20 guys in the entire thing. So I think it's really cool, just like a lot of people, to see it kind of grow, especially not just, Harrisonburg guys and people we know, but across the country, across the ocean, across the world. So it's pretty cool. So I think expanding is pretty fun. I think it's relegation, if you will, and expanding to a FODL E or FODL D, where most of FODL C will end up, isn't quite the, insult it used to be, where, oh, you're getting relegated, you're going down because you're bad, like you saw tonight. Like, this is a FODL C match that you saw here tonight. Yeah, it was 7-0, but look back at, the first FODL year, the second FODL season, the pre-FODL, the GF, whatever it was called. I remember watching that. Completely different product, completely different dart skill set. So I think it's really cool now that, like, look at what FODL C and FODL D, which were the new things a while ago, look at what they've become. And now we're throwing big numbers and 180s, guys in D. And you're going to have someone throw a 180 in FODL E next year. I think that's a remarkable thing, but that's just how the darts fall. So it's expanding, awesome. Everything online's been really cool. We're making shirts now. Like, it's ridiculous. There's graphics, there's a YouTube channel, all the social media. It's not just us tweeting at each other anymore. It's all been really cool. So shout out to everyone for all the hard work they've put in. But expansion's awesome. It's growing. It's a higher quality darts, not just in the skill darts, but the presentation, everything you guys do on the Twitch end, you and all the casters. So for me, being kind of someone who watched it since it was 5 guys and some really grainy graphics on Twitch and things like that, it's really cool to see it come all this way and have new guys like Alpine and different new guys' personalities come in and have it be a fun broadcast and not just grainy darts footage. So it's cool. It's a lot of fun. And also whenever you can get better at something like darts and see some progression yourself too, it's pretty cool. So I approve. I know I'm not on the old board of trustees, but I guess I'm one of the kind of old heads at this point, not just my beard. So it's cool. So I'm all for it. Get new guys in. I'm afraid of what Congrau's going to do, but then apparently you're saying Sweats is beating Congrau. Surgeon might never win again. That's okay. But I look forward to Crim's FODL C championship next year. So we'll get you back on track, buddy.
Yeah, it'd be nice to win something at some point. I knew, Scooter, that you'd be the...
I won FODL D last year, so it means a lot. There's a trophy on my bar stand.
Got the trophy. Got to go for the hardware.
Yeah.
I need to be the perfect person to ask that question, consummate professional that you are. Look at that. FODL swag right there. Next week, it's not going to get much easier for you as you're facing off against someone else who's capable of the big scoring. Going to be going against Alki. What are you looking forward to in that matchup?
Yeah, I played him, I think, once or twice before. Different tournaments. I think I might have played him in League when he first started in C, I guess, before I went down and came back up. It'll be a fun one. I don't think I threw my best against him a long time ago, so I'm looking to have it be a competitive match. So I'm always looking forward to playing our friend out there in Nebraska, I believe. But so it'll be a close one. If I can do what I did here tonight and not get buzzsawed, I think I'll have a chance to get some legs, kind of keep my part in the middle there. And if I can get wrapping things up, if I can get my way into the for staying in there, I think I've got a good shot the way I've been playing lately. So I'm looking forward to that.
And we're all looking forward to it as well. Shout out from Congra. He says that he loves your shirt. He's happy that Dilly is finally on a shirt now. So big shout out for that. Scooter.
Available at FO Dart League /store.
There you go.
It's a custom order right now, but if enough of you buy it, they'll put it up there.
There you go, Scooter McGooch. Unfortunately, that you didn't get any legs tonight, but some great darts, a lot to build on, and good luck to you the rest of the season.
Thanks, buddy. Good shooting, Alpine.
Great game, Scooter.
And we'll go over now to Alpine Stranger. So, Alpine, just got to start. Obviously, I've done a few of your matches now. I think this is the best I've seen you play on stream as well. We've seen this from you in practice. I've personally witnessed this from you in practice. It seems you're finally starting to put it together on stream. What is the difference? Is that just a level of comfort now, or are you just starting to kind of get into a good zone? What's going on? Because there was some fantastic darts tonight.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of everything. It's getting comfortable on stream, and it's not pressing so hard. Big scores are nice, but if they don't come, just try to get everything in the 20. Honestly, in pretty much any division, the 60 is a good target. So just hit big segment. If you hit a triple, great. If not, just get it in there.
Yeah, I mean, and you're definitely putting FODL C on blast here. Obviously, you came in already first in the division. A couple people already playing their 8th match. So you're just going to only stretch it out. I mean, I wouldn't want to jinx you and say you're a lock, but really, if you just kind of take care of business, should be expected to move up. What's the biggest thing that you've worked on this season to kind of come into your own here and really settle in? I noticed, for one thing, for example, the math looked fantastic tonight.
Yeah, it's just a lot of practice, a lot of repetition, so the math just, builds pathways in the brain. I don't have to think about it. I just know this is where I'm going.
Did you hear that, everybody?
It's really the biggest improvement.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. I mean, a couple times using the bull to perfection there, unfortunate on the one bust. But, I mean, that gives you extra darts at double. And let's talk about the doubling tonight, because I came in kind of mentioning how scoring has been something you've been doing a very good job in really all season. That continued tonight as you kind of pounded away steadily. But the difference really tonight was that you were able to double also very efficiently. Something going on there with that, or just happened to hit the targets tonight? What was the difference?
Tonight's just one of those nights where the doubles found the targets, which is odd because warming up, that was not the case, but the lights turned on and it was time to go and to find the targets.
Always helps when the lights come on and gets the adrenaline going in the right direction. Next week, you're going to be facing off against your old rookie buddy, the Kilf, the Scarfed one. He's kind of battling for playoff position. You'll be, of course, battling to maintain the top automatic promotion spot. What are you looking forward to in that matchup?
I'm looking forward to a great match. Kilf was my first match in FODL in the first Quarantine Cup. We started that off. We were first match in group. So it's always fun playing the Kilf. Just brings back memories, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Well, great darts tonight. We look forward to that matchup against you and the Kilf as well. Another fun former rookie battle. 7-0 win and really just fantastic darts all around. Congratulations on that, and Stranger, good luck the rest of the way to you as well.
Thanks. Great cast cream. Great shooting, Scooter.
Well, we already pimped it pretty good there with Scooter McGooch rocking the merch, but make sure you go check it out, www.FODartleague.com/store. That's www.FODartleague.com/store. Find all your FODL merch. There are some holiday items up for a limited time, specifically like a FODL ornament. You can, of course, always get all the FODL merch. And as you see there with Scooter, Carruthers, who handles our merch store, is fantastic at doing custom orders. So if you want to kind of customize something, definitely add it to your cart and put some comments on that item. And Carruthers is very, very accommodating to most requests. I'm sure she would be happy, or he or she would be happy to work with you to get something custom like that nerd and Scooter shirt, which is just fantastic. Not the author's sister is in the chat. She says, do it. Do it. Although, obviously, I don't know who that is, has clearly no relation to the author. Definitely not his sister. But just do it. Do it. www.FODartleague.com/store. Guys, we got 2 more matches coming up here in this triple header. Going to transition to FODL A division matchup. So do not go anywhere. More darts when we return here with the FODL First Online Dart League. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the FODL Darts Night on Twitch with the First Online Dart League. It's Thomas a.k.a. Criminal in the Booth, here with you. 2 more matches to go after a great performance from both Alpine and Scooter McGooch. Alpine taking the first match 7-0 with a very good 57 average. That's FODL C. Is that what I have to look forward to next season? Anyway, I want to remind you about the FODL Weekly Podcast. That's right, the FODL Weekly Podcast, hosted by Red Rascal and Pepe Lay. Anywhere you can find a podcast, Spotify, Anchor, Apple Music, whatever, comes out at some point during the week. Listen to them discuss everything around the league in FODL, and you can email them as well. FODLweeklypodcast@gmail.com. FODLweeklypodcast@gmail.com. Send them an email and have it read live on air. I'm going to give a little tease piece here, too, a little teaser, inside information for those 23 of you watching right now. There's going to be a new segment next week. New segment on the pod in next week's pod. So check it out. Make sure you're listening to that. And new segment. It's going to be a great segment. How do I know? Because I'm part of it. New segment. Check it out. Check out the pod right in FODLweeklypodcast@gmail.com. Let's meet the players from our next match. Boom, you see him right there. The Surgeon versus Dilly Dilly. This is a matchup of 2 of the original 6 FODLers. Surgeon from Spring City, Pennsylvania, last season 3rd in FODL A, and of course was the runner-up. Hashtag got it. Hashtag got it. 5 stars to his name on the player card. 5-time champion. He'll be throwing the 23-gram. Winmore, Mark Webster, darts. Dilly Dilly from Alexandria, Virginia, last season finishing 5th in FODL A. Hashtag Dilly Harem. 22-gram Designa Extreme 7-8s are his dart of choice, and I loved the colors of those 2 player cards at the same time. That was fantastic to see. Let's take a look at the standings here for the A division. And Left Hand Hooligan, after an absolute monster week last week where he swept the Surgeon 9-0, swept the Author 9-0, has opened up a huge lead at the top of the table, 9 points higher than King Raj, and look down to number 7. That's right, the Surgeon outside the playoff picture right now. Of course, he does have a match in hand over Slinger, Nooch, and DeGrubs, who've already played 9 matches, but he's also trailing Dilly Dilly, who he's facing off with tonight. So this is an absolutely monumental match for that potential last playoff spot. If one player is able to take a bunch of legs off the other, could be curtains for that other player's playoff chances here. So they are fighting for that playoff picture. Surgeon in his career has never missed the FODL playoffs. Could be a first this week. So a absolutely huge match as we come down to that. Let's throw up now the schedule here for the game week. Not too many matches so far have been played. I don't know why my mouse is on there. I guess we're just going to have to deal with that, I suppose, because I'm setting up the stats at the same time since I forgot to fix that before. But you see the bonus points already on deck there. 7-mark round is what you need to beat to get a bonus point in the cricket portion. 3.0 exactly for the MPR. 16 dart leg. That's going to be tough to beat with the Nooch. And a 101 checkout from DeGrub. So some big bonus points already out there. No 180s yet or anything bigger than 141 this week. So that's still potential. Let's look at the stats that I just opened up. And fixed. Here they are now. So coming into it, it's a tight match on paper. Both players in both categories only separated by 1 position. Dilly's 3rd overall in the FODL in cricket, 2.89. Surgeon is 4th. His MPR, 2.88. So 0.01 in the MPR separating the two. Look at the stats across the board. Miss percentage within 1%. Treble and bull within 1%. 5-mark within 1%. 7-mark within 1%. 9 marks within 1%. Leg win percentage within 1%. Cricket should be fun to watch. Should be a doozy here with those 2 top 5 players going at it. And in 501, it's not much different. Dilly comes in at 4th overall. He's over 60, 60.51. Surgeon is 5th overall at 58.47. Surgeon actually with the higher first 9, but Dilly with the better sustained scoring, more ton pluses for him, and perhaps a little tidier on the finishing is Dilly as well. Both have won only about half their legs. As you see, their opponent averages against are pretty insane. So they've been facing against it there. We'll see how they play against each other tonight. Let's throw the split view back up. I forgot to put up the slap beef match earlier, so I apologize for that, but it's up there now. It's 2-2 currently, and Toaster and Madhouse are also playing in the FODL B division right now. So that match is going off also at the top of your screen. Let's bring our player audio back into it. This is now an A division matchup, so we will be playing 9 legs of darts in this one, 2 of cricket, 7 of 501. In the A division, the player's cork. Looks like Surgeon has won the cork, so if our player's ready to go, we'll get darts flying in the air. Players, are you ready?
Ready.
The Surgeon is giving a thumbs up. Maybe the baby's asleep. Surgeon on the left.
Hear me? I'm good.
Okay, there it is. Surgeon is on the left. Dilly Dilly is on the right. 9 legs of darts, starting with cricket. Surgeon has the darts first. Game on.
Shoot him well, Serge.
Shoot well, Dilly.
Your dad's GF is in the chat. She came hungies for breakfast. I would expect nothing less. It has 320s to start for Surgeon T. And 419s from Dilly, nearly pinging a 7 mark right next door there. DeGrub's begging for a math segment on the podcast. I don't know if the powers that be would allow a math segment. We'll have to find out. There's 420s Blaze It from the Surgeon. He also narrowly missing a 7 mark visit. And Dilly's right back in the treble. Look at this start from these two.
There's your 7.
There's the 7, he says. Dilly Dilly with a 7 mark round, 719s. That is a great start from Dilly. 4 mark, 7 mark, 5.5 MPR. And already living up to the billing, and Surgeon is right back in the treble 20. He's going to respond with 5 of those. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up. It's going to be a thriller.
Four.
And once again for Dilly Dilly, sneaking the third one in there. So he's yet to throw less than a 4 mark round so far. Yeah, Surgeon's back in the 20s again as well. He'll find another 3, so he's yet to throw less than a 3 mark round, but he's barely in the lead. Dilly locked in on the 19s early, and he's going to continue. Dilly coming to play in this one. How about another 5 mark for him? Treble 19, 2 20s. He dusted the wire on that first start at the treble 20. But then Surgeon comes right back. He's going to go for the big 19s now. Oh, and he also dances along the wire. A 5 mark of his own. Treble 20, 2 19s for him. An absolutely ballistic start to this contest.
Oh, 1-9-1.
And there's just a 2 mark, a mere 2 mark round, but it's a big 2 mark. 19 to take the lead, 20 to close. So Surgeon now trailing. What does he want to do? He needs one more 19. He's going to go right for 18s. Yeah, the perfect circle game already off. As it's just the close of the 19 wedge only for Surgeon. So both players looking to open up the 18 wedge. Dilly first crack. And he's just going to find 1, so players cooling off immediately. The Grub says, there goes that 3 MPR. Cleaner says, let's go Dilly. Oh, and Surgeon had a chance for the 9 there. 6 18s. That's how you open up a wedge. That's how you open up the scoring.
Just 1.
And just 117 for Dilly. The question is, will he be shook like he was in the championship 5 seasons ago? We'll find out. Don't think Dilly Dilly has ever beat the Surgeon. Looking for his first chance here. There's another 4 mark from the Surgeon, finding that treble 17 somehow with that third dart. Dilly right next door. Great correction on the second.
4.
Oh, and a tough deflection on the third. Only 4. Again, all around the target. But Surgeon kicking around the 3.9 MPR is going to try to close 16s. He's going to do it with the solid 3 mark there. And Dilly throwing a 3-5 and losing. Just going to find a single 15. Congress says, why is cricket disliked again? I agree. Cricket's pretty fun to watch, huh? I mean, I don't know. I think it's fun. And Surgeon's only going to be able to find 115, so this could be the chance for Dilly to cut into that lead. Well, he's going to try to do it. 5 mark on the 15s for Dilly. Not going away yet, but not quite enough to take the lead either. As Slappy went up 3-2 there over Beef. Oh, Surgeon went 17 first start. Just missed the treble 15, so he's just going to find a 17 and an 18. Interesting, and he's going to get punished for not closing that wedge. Oh, but it's only the treble, so Dilly, I think he was contemplating after the first start where he wanted to go and broke his rhythm. I think he was trying to do math in his head. That was probably the problem. Nope. Looks like Surgeon's going to come with 2 18s, so he'll get back on top, but it's still open for Dilly. He's going to find 4 more 15s, so he is battling, trying to come from behind, putting a lot of pressure on Surgeon. Surgeon, though, with the 2 extra wedges open. That's a big treble there. Oh, it might be 2. No, I think it's only 4. 4 18s there from Surgeon to bounce right back. These guys just throwing 4 marks like they're nothing. This is another minimum of a 4 coming up here. Went for the double 18 just inside, so it's going to be a 5 mark. 4 of them 15s, 1 18. Your dad's girlfriend giving words of encouragement to Dilly. Surgeon going for the big close here. Big third dart, and he's going to find it. So the 2 15s there, along with the 18, gives him the lead, closes off Dilly's wedge. And Dilly, who has been very good at bowl lately, going to attack, and it's a great start for him. Not much room in there, but he found a way to get the hat trick anyway. 3 bowls for Dilly. Fantastic start. And Surgeon just needs 3 bowls himself. Wow. All darts just outside for Surgeon. And Dilly, with a bullseye, he could have darts for the leg here. Oh no, he can't find the big number. He does clean it up on the third. It's a bullseye and an 18. And all of a sudden, huge pressure now on Surgeon. Gonna need at least 3 15s here. I'm sorry, 3 17s. Huge darts from Dilly. He could have had a chance to win it. Couldn't find the 18. Now Surgeon trying to come back to stay alive. Oh, that might be a massive third dart if it's in there. It is 4 17s for Surgeon. Takes the lead back from Dilly. But Dilly, there's the bowl. 2 17s. He's going to do it in 1 dart. Game shot in the leg to Dilly Dilly. What a comeback. Taking it out on the bull. An absolute massive bull run there from Dilly Dilly. Single bull, treble 17 to take it down for a 3.5. 17 15s. 6 additional bowls from Dilly Dilly. An incredible 3.5 MPR and a break of throw for Dilly in this one. Dilly's now going to have to try to keep the momentum in the second leg of cricket.
Surgeon, you'll have to change the match to the leg.
Game on. The chat loving it. Your dad's GF had said Dilly's a baddie and baddies can't do math, so don't feel bad.
That's what I say.
I mean, I'll try.
Wows, dams, damn, aroused. Dilly throwing fire, wow. Where's Slappy lately?
Just do control the match, and then you.
Slappy's playing right now. Toaster, by the way, up 3-0 over Madhouse.
All right, game on.
And Slappy up 3-2 there over Beef. So game on now to Dilly Dilly. Great first leg for him. That was a great leg to watch, really, from both players. But Dilly with the late onslaught just to put these screws to Surgeon. And he'll start off with 320s. Well, Surgeon going to come out firing again. We expected good cricket from these two. It's delivering right now. There's 419s from the Surgeon.
121.
Single 20 to get the points, 119. So Dilly taking a very Surgeon-esque strategy there of starting to close. And just a single 19 from Surgeon. So enough to take the lead, not enough to put too much pressure on. Is Toaster looking like he's going to be going up 4-0 over Madhouse? He's averaging 60.
122 now.
There's a 20 and 219, so an early switch forced from Dilly to Surgeon. Surgeon going to have to look for the 18s now. And it's just going to be a single 18 from Surgeon. DeGrub says he needs to throw one of his extra tablets in the mail so Dilly doesn't have to use Crim's login. I mean, the funny part is I have 2 tablets. I'm just,
Oh, wow. Do it.
I'm not going to unmount it and remount it every time. There's 2 18s from Dilly. Your dad's GF says Dilly's publicist told her this story as there's 4 18s from Surgeon. I don't know why I can't hear anything from him. It's kind of weird.
Jeez. 220s.
I also can't mute him, so whatever. Just 2 20s there from Dilly. I can barely hear you.
Is there a setting I can change?
Yeah, it didn't really matter.
Sensitivity. It's like your mic sensitivity in the Discord voice settings.
I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't worry about it. I would just leave it. It's not a big deal. Anyway, your dad's GF says Dilly's publicist told her that Dilly's been doing so well this season because he grew all his hippie hair and has prayed to some rocks and aligned his chakras.
All right, let me know if that's better for you.
Yeah, it's significantly better. Yep.
All right, sweet.
Congra says if growing hair is the secret to good darts, I'm effed. Sorry, Congra. All right, so Surgeon right back to the board, going back to work and a fine 218. So both players cooling off after the incredible standard there in that first leg. To be expected, hard to keep that up for 2 legs. Just a single 20 from Dilly. So now Surgeon's going to have the opportunity to maybe try to close. That's normally his MO. And he's going to do it in 2 darts. And tack on treble 18. So it's a huge 6-mark round for Surgeon. Close 20s, 3 more 18s for points. And now a 64-point lead, and Dilly forced to try to open a new wedge. And just 117, not going to really do it. Toaster now up 4-0 over Madhouse. Slappy and Beef, it's still 3-2 in that one. Single 17 there from Surgeon. I wonder if they consumed any adult beverages before that match because they're both averaging 36. Dilly calculating. Maybe he was trying to slide around on the Aki there, but it's going to be 4 17s. Still trailing. Surgeon looking for 2 17s to close. Congress says it's okay. The best player in the world is bald. Joe Cullen. And Surgeon is going to close with a flourish on the 17. So once again, Dilly forced to move. MPR is back to earth again in this one. Oh, maybe Dilly trying to get hot late. It's just 4 16s there for Dilly. So he does put points on the board. And a little bit of pressure here on this visit from Surgeon. He's going to try to close. And after missing on the second dart, moves back to 18s for points. So just won 16, just won 18, and the 16s are open for Dilly.
There it is.
Oh, big darts from Dilly again. 4 16s and an 18. We were blocked by the flight, so we couldn't tell if it was in the treble. I knew it was close, and it was in there. Huge from Dilly again late in the leg with the big visit. Surgeon with a super tightly grouped bunch of 15s, and it is 5 of them. Did sneak one of them into the treble, so huge darts right back from Surgeon, and now Dilly finds himself in the same pressure spot. Big third dart, just needs a single. And he can't find it outside for Dilly. Finding a 10 by mistake, and now Surgeon, he has the chance to take the lead. Big dart's now pressure on him, 1 dart. He can find it, does the Surgeon. So Surgeon going to take the lead, heading to the bull. Dilly going to make it a bull race, and it's 4-3. So Surgeon needs 3. Dilly going to need 4. And it's going to remain that way. Dilly not able to find one with his first 2 darts. So back to Surgeon, looking for 3 bulls. Well, he struggled on the bull a bit in the first round. Not a great start here. That's a miss from Surgeon. Dilly looking for 4.
Just 1.
Well, he's going to find 1. So now it's a sudden death showdown. 3 bulls apiece. Who finds 3 first? That's a tough dart, the way Surgeon's darts kind of lay flat. Trying to navigate around it. Oh, my goodness. Outside again for Surgeon. Back to Dilly, looking for 3 this time. He's outside. Pressure darts here, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to find 1, though, so now Dilly just needs 2. Surgeon still looking for 3. Bullseye. No, he can't find the bullseye, but he does find 2, so he'll be 1 away, but a chance for Dilly to steal again. The first dart's in. He needs 1 more.
Got it!
And he's going to find it! Game shot on the leg to Dilly. Dilly just sneaking it inside that wire. Pressure dart for Dilly. You can hear him exasperated. Everything left on the Aki. It is touching the wire, but it's inside. And Dilly steals again. 2 fantastic legs of cricket there. You see the casual golf-like applause from the Surgeon, trying to emulate his big brother, King Raj. Great finishes there. Ninja with the peg leg. 2 hot finishes indeed. And Surgeon now gets the agony of having to take control of the board to start the next leg because Dilly won it again. We're going to be moving to 501 here, ladies and gentlemen. This looks like it's going to be a fun one. 7 legs of 501 going to be coming at you. Surgeon will have the darts. Game on. Slappy, by the way, secured a victory over Beef. He's up 4-2 now. Toaster secured a minimum of a tie, but Madhouse came back and got on the board, so it's now 4-1. Oh, and Surgeon was 2 darts into the 9 there. Going to kick it off with a 140. He is not looking to be swept for the second time this season. 55 speed limit there from Dilly. Your dad's GF says, "Stop, I can't take this, I'm barking." I guess that's a good thing. There's a ton from Surgeon. Great start for him. I like that hashtag Congra, but I cannot read it.
Oh, what?
So a 55 and then a double deuce. Roadhouse. As Dilly said, ripping out a man's throat. Yep. You can only do it if you're like a 5'6" bouncer, though. There's 3 20s there from Surgeon, so 60 scored for him. Keeping all 9 darts straight so far, and he's just sitting outside a finish after 9 darts. 60 there from Dilly in response leaves him a bit back. See if Surgeon can set up well here. Well, keeping him straight again, another 60 from Surgeon. So he'll be looking for 141 to tidy up a 15 dart first leg.
24.
24 is the answer from Dilly, so he's well back. Surgeon 141. And it's off. But great darts from Surgeon. 97 scored. Perfect cover shot there into the 19. Has yet to, again, stray from the target wedge. There's a treble for Dilly with 85, but Surgeon, minimum 6 darts from 44. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, after finding the target wedge the entire way down for 15 darts in a row, Surgeon misses the big number twice. He does manage to ultimately set himself up. But will he be under pressure? Not much. 85 scored, so Dilly did get to a finish there, but Surgeon requires 16. All well outside there for Surgeon, so Dilly gets a crack for 170. And it's off. But he does find a ton, so he's going to put a little bit of pressure on. Surgeon averaging 69 nice, looking for double 8. He'll find it on that first dart. Game shot in the leg. To the Surgeon, he says, I will not be swept. Not on this night, not on this good night. I will not go quietly. 2-1 now in favor of Dilly Dilly, and Dilly has the darts. Game on. Congress says Rod Harrington rolling in his grave with the big numbers missed. That's a nice ton from Dilly. He was 1 dart into the 9, as Madhouse has taken a second leg from Toaster. Go Madhouse. How about a ton to match from Surgeon, or is it 81? I think it is a ton. It is. So a ton from both. Nooch's 16 darter lives for another leg. Right next door for Dilly for 42 there. DeGrub says, after last night's interviews, we're really censoring what we say in casts. You know, it's caster's etiquette. Caster's etiquette. As another ton from Surgeon. So continuing to pepper straight darts is the Surgeon. And that's the difference so far in this match. At least the 501 portion is there's just 43 this time from Dilly. Repat's joined in. What's up, Repat? How you doing? He says, rip Rod, rip big number. As I did finally get the Booth Jinx on Surgeon there, 55 this time. Well, Dilly's back in the treble. It's a great first dart. Oh, looks like he found 83 right next door on that third. On the wire, was very close to a 140. Surgeon, meanwhile, another ton. 3 of them in the leg. Just scoring at a ridiculous clip. He'll have another chance for a 15 darter. Well, 41 from Dilly. Decided not to try to leave a finish there. Surgeon 146. It's going to be off, but he will have a chance to get a great setup here. Looks like 90 scored, so he'll be left on a 2-dart combo of 56. Dilly, can he put pressure on? Only be 41, so he got himself to a finish, but Surgeon, 56. Tops. Oh, well low to the Rascal. Inside, Rascal says no to his good buddy, the Surgeon, and Dilly has a chance for a big finish. It's off already. He is not waiting at all to get those darts flying. He'll find 60, so once again, gets himself under a ton, puts a little pressure on. Surgeon's on an awkward finish of 10. Another difficult dart to navigate around. He's going to split it, double 4. No, he elected to split on the second dart. Could not find the double 4. So he'll be left on 4, Dilly 91. $51 scored, puts him on tops, but Surgeon looks for double 2. Oh no! Next door into double 17. Heartbreak for Surgeon and Dilly, a chance to steal again. Now looking for the Rascal. Rascal! Done opening the wallet, apparently. Inside for Dilly. Back to Surgeon, double 2. Madhouse. He's going to bust it on that third. Dilly looks for 10. Inside on the first. Now he wants double 2. Oh, and he goes well inside, so he'll be on the Madhouse. Surgeon double 2. Oh, it could be a good guide. And he is going to use the guide. Game shot and the leg to the Surgeon. Once again, fending off Dilly Dilly from stealing a leg of 501. We're back all level at 2 on throw. Surgeon has the darts. Game on. Oh, now I'm getting just absolute crap in the chat for censorship. There's a 55. Cleaner says, when did this become a censored league? You guys sell out to the corporate lifestyle. DJ My Q's, I'm with you. F the man. Fight the man. 23 from Dilly. Cleaner says, should we move the broadcast over to Disney? And Dr. G. Cox joins in. Welcome, Dr. G. Cox. He says, got it. As there's another ton for Surgeon. Tons by the dozen for Surgeon. Oh, 83 there for Dilly. Right next door again. Slappy, by the way, took a 5-2 win over Beef there. And Toaster has gone up 5-2 over Madhouse. 1 leg remaining in that one. 30 scored from Surgeon. I don't think there's another match going on right now.
Done.
As another ton put in there from Dilly Dilly. So both players, I mean, really, they've been scoring well the whole time. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less. As there's a 43 this time from Surgeon. Dilly's averaging 69. Nice. Deadhead comes in and goes, next there'll be no drinking on stream. There's a 60 from Dilly Dilly. Angling for the Disney buyout. Ninja with the peg leg complimenting Surgeon for nerves of steel on that finish. Yeah, 45. So Surgeon cooling off a bit in this one. Dilly, meanwhile, heating up. Well, Dilly's going to find another ton, so he'll be set up for a finish, looking for a potential 18 darter. Slappy's joined the chat. Hello, sexes. Thai Curry Pizza not happy about the lack of drinking. Potentially that. Looks like big darts from Surgeon. Ton 25 there to put pressure on Dilly's 135. It is on. Now it's off. So 50 scored there from Dilly. Left on 85. Surgeon 103. I think he got it there. I think that's in there. It is! Game shot and the leg to the Surgeon. 103 finish. Once again, I didn't say anything because the first start was really close on the wire. It was, though, in the treble 19. 6 for tops. 103 checkout for the Surgeon, and it's 3 on the trot for him now. Back to Dilly to try to level it at 3. Game on. Big finish from the Surgeon. 103 checkout. Proper math as well. 97 to start there from Dilly. Your dad's GF says, oh, Slappy can say sex, but we can't say cool. I hate you, criminal. That, you know, I get that feeling. There's a 50 from Surgeon. 2 treble 5s in there. DeGrubs says Surgeon's new strategy, F cricket, just play 501. It's working out so far in this one. 28 from Dilly. Chatter09 has joined in, says, nice Surge. That was a great checkout. I wish I had a better call of it. I couldn't quite tell, so I didn't want to call it for no reason. There's another ton from Surgeon. I don't know how many tons he's thrown, but I'm going to guess it's at least 7. It's been a lot. And 85 there from Dilly, so he's trying to keep it going as well. This time Surgeon only able to find a 45, so a little bit loose. Cleaner says, just say the F word.
41.
There's a 41 there from Dilly Dilly. 5-3 Toaster over Madhouse there. So Madhouse did a good job salvaging last couple turns. Good math from Surgeon again there, starting out on the 19s and switching up after the 21 scored. So looks like a 98 for him. Dilly looking to get on a finish. There's a ton for Dilly, so he'll be left on 150. There, I said it. Now you have to chug your dad's GF. Surgeon going to get himself to a finish as well with another ton from him. But first, Dilly 150.
How should I do that?
Oh, 90 scored there for Dilly. Had the first start in there. Took his time. Surgeon 108. Again, close starts. I think he won a double 16 on the last. Went inside. Once again, using every bit of the target wedge. Dilly requires 60.
Unbelievable.
Oh, my goodness. He's missed the big numbers. 2 chances at the big number, missing with both. He's going to put himself on double 8, and that's where Surgeon sits, requiring 16. Double 4. He's going to find it on the second dart. Game shot on the leg to the Surgeon. A tidy 20 dart leg there, as it's now 4 on the spin for him. Dilly unable to find the big numbers, so didn't get a chance at double. And Surgeon has the darts after that second break in a row. Game on. Slappy liked it. Not the author's sister saying chug, chug, chug. As a 41 from Surgeon.
45.
And 45 there from Dilly. Well, Surgeon's back in the treble again. Looks like an 83 there. Lots of hashtag got it's in the chat for that last finish. There's just a 22. I mean, Dilly, once again, averaging 61. Surgeon's averaging, I think that says 65. There's no way it's 85. It's got to be 65. So that looks like a 45 there from Surgeon. And again, Dilly swept cricket. Surgeon so far sweeping the 501 portion. 84 from Dilly. Dilly's had a couple chances, but really Surgeon has finished in a pretty efficient manner and hasn't really given Dilly a lot of hope. Maybe one leg where they both missed a couple doubles there. 58 from Surgeon. The light white balance got really messed up on Dilly's board. Oh my God, it's now worse. There's a 60. Well, turning it is not helping. Well, we'll figure it out eventually. That might be another ton there from Surgeon, and it is. And 85 in response from Dilly. Dilly, can you run your hand from like the camera to the board or something? Wow. There's a 58 there from Surgeon to set up 116. Dilly's at 205. And 42 for him. That's an unfortunate miss. Surgeon 116. Tops. Oh, he goes high for tops. Had another chance for a ton plus checkout. Dilly's on a bogey, so cannot finish. Nice 97 there, though. Great cover shooting from Dilly. Again, putting on pressure, but is it too little too late once more? Surgeon requires tops. Oh, no. Poor first start. Double 16. And he does clean it up. Game shot in the leg to the Surgeon. 5 on the spin. And Surgeon has once again guaranteed a victory over Dilly Dilly. He will not beat the Surgeon on this day. The question is, will he get a leg of 501 under his belt? He's going to have the darts to try to do so. Game on. Surgeon, efficient finishing, as now there's poor Coroni getting stabbed in the head. And once again, Dilly's board went nuclear white. There's a 21. So drink your adult beverage if, of course, you're of legal drinking age. You can touch the camera all you want. It's not doing anything. Just leave it. Let's just deal with it. There's a 25 to start from Surgeon as well. 30 scored there from Dilly. now he's really going after it. Yeah, it looks just as bad.
Good.
And 58 there from Surgeon. Yeah, just 24 from Dilly, so rough start to this leg for him. Surgeon, though, not really running off too much. There's a 96, though, so he's going to try to get it going there, put some more pressure on Dilly.
40.
And that's just going to be 40 from Dilly. Your dad's GF says, Crim's eye roll emote looks like my dad every time I tell him something is poggers. That looks like another ton from Surgeon, so he just continues to rack up the ton scores. Dilly's going to try to come back here.
66.
Oh, but he's only going to find 66. Did find that treble 20, though. Surgeon, once again in the treble bed, 81. It is going to get him to a finish first. Dilly having a rough leg. That, I believe, is just 24, so no pressure on the Surgeon here for 141. $85, so more good darts from Surgeon to continue to just methodically plod his way down. Dilly needs something big here to put any pressure on. And looks like a breakfast. Surgeon requires 56. Tops. Oh, gosh, another really poor dart. And then into the 7. I guess Surgeon wanted to set up the Menser there, which he did. Dilly's back at 270. We'll get to the breakfast next leg. That's an 11. Surgeon requires 28. He's going to find it on the second dart. Game shot and the leg to the Surgeon. Impressive finishing again. 23 darter. Maybe sparing Dilly from that one because that was a rough leg from Dilly. 6-2 now for the Surgeon. One more leg to go. Surgeon's got the darts. Game on. Yeah, I got to appreciate the cleaner coming in, making comments at our phrases that we always use every cast, as he's watching his first ever cast. There's a 60. So welcome, cleaner. We did have a breakfast last leg. So I will ask, because your dad's girlfriend is out there, a real breakfast question. And I want to know, there's a 60 from Dilly. What is your favorite hot sauce to use at breakfast? Oh, look at that. The board went back to normal.
There we go.
And it's a 180 from the Surgeon. The peppering of the triple 20 continues with a maximum. Huge darts from the Surgeon. He was been waiting for one. Just 45 from Dilly, as he's just speed throwing at this point. Surgeon's back in the treble once again. Oh, 85, so he's going to slip. Not going to have a chance for the 12 darter, but it's a max for the Surgeon. Huge darts there. Dilly, another breakfast. I asked your favorite hot sauce. We'll see if I even get to the breakfast answers. Surgeon at 176 trying to set himself up. Texas Pete, Diet Dew, Cholula, Frank's. There you go. I read some of them. Looks like a 46 there from Surgeon. He's going to try to set up the baby fish. Dilly is well back again. There's a 60 from Dilly. Surgeon, baby fish. Oh, had the dart for the bullseye. Good slip, though, into the 18. So he's left himself 32 with 98 scored there. And he'll have a couple chances to check this out. He requires 32. Just inside double 8. He's going to find it there on the second dart. Game shot and the leg to the Surgeon. A 17 darter to finish it, and an absolute massacre in the 501 portion for the Surgeon. Dilly sweeping the cricket, and then Surgeon 7 on the trot to take a 7-2 win in this one. We're going to go to our post-game interviews here, starting first with Dilly Dilly. So, Dilly, we knew coming in, you've never beaten the Surgeon before in a darts contest. It seemed like this could be potentially one of the seasons to do so. You've been throwing very well. Surgeon has been up and down. You got off to a great start. How are you feeling after those first 2 legs of cricket?
I was feeling fantastic. I was feeling a lot of adrenaline and relief after that last dart got into the bull. I had to slide all the way to the left of the Aki, and when that dart came out of my hand, I was like, that's going to be just outside. It's going to glide out. But it managed to stay in. So, relief and adrenaline all at the same time to lead into the 501. And, things start off a little off in the 501. Took me a little bit in that first leg to get it back going, to sort of calm my body down. But can you do?
Yeah, Surgeon was the good Surgeon tonight. He's got a Brooklyn Lager, it looks like, there as well. It looked like in the second half of the 501, you started to get a little frustrated. You're throwing a lot faster. You're going a lot quicker. As soon as Surgeon's turn ended, you were throwing. You kind of lost it a bit there in the last 2 legs, especially. Did you get a little frustrated? Did you get a little sense of the championship hauntings of the past? What happened there in those latter legs?
No, I never give up in my matches. I always keep it steady, keep it going. Sure, I threw a little bit faster, and yeah, I got a little frustrated here and there, but I never once, threw away darts or gave it away. I was just trying to push through and keep the rhythm of the darts, and they just weren't going my way. Those last 2 legs, I was all around it for the most part. They were just treble 1s and treble 5s, single 1s just on the wire. Felt like you a lot during that portion. So I mean, yeah, frustrated, but I mean, I wasn't like throwing it away or anything.
Do you think you put any extra pressure on yourself knowing that you've never beaten the Surgeon here in an official FODL match before, knowing that this seemed to be the season you were throwing the best? Did you have any extra thoughts, any extra pressure maybe on yourself that could have potentially contributed to the slight dip in performance? I mean, still threw well for the most part.
I mean, slight dip in performance. It was the last 2 legs. That was the only slight dip of performance. I mean, I played excellently, and yeah, I mean, sure, I've never beaten the Surgeon, but I knew it was going to be a tough match regardless. I didn't have any thoughts that I was going to beat him. I was just going to play my darts, and it's been every match except the jig. Everyone is playing just amazing against me. I have to do all I can, and I mean, I did all I could in cricket. I was trying to do all I could in 501 with the attempts that I did have at double. I just blew it, and I mean, I get punished for it. And the man, every time I got on a checkout first, he came out of nowhere with the big setups and the big finishes, and yeah, I mean, he punished me, and I let him do it sometimes.
Yeah, it was a rough one as far as the punishment went. Surgeon, really every time you got to put pressure on, seemed that he finally would take it out and not give you that extra shot. Next week, you're going to have another big important matchup for you. Obviously, this was a huge one for playoff positioning. Surgeon got the advantage here, but you have a chance now to kind of control your own destiny. Be facing off against Shenandoah Slinger next week. What are you looking forward to in that matchup?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a good one. I mean, he'll average in the 60s, as pretty much everyone had, and also in the upper 2s to 3s, which everyone else has. This is my slight impression of Criminal. No, it's gonna be a fun match. It's gonna be good. It's classic. I'm now suddenly battling to keep my self into the playoffs, despite being 3rd overall in the league and all the stats and stuff. So it's fun. It's a good time.
Yeah, going to be a big one. Dilly Dilly, good luck in that matchup. Rough one here. Again, you threw pretty well. Great cricket wins there, but unfortunately just couldn't find the traction in 501. Good luck the rest of the way.
Appreciate it. Hey, great match, Serge. I hate you, man.
And we'll go over to the Surgeon. Dilly was talking a lot of smack about sweeping Surgeon. This is a guest question. Surgeon, he was talking a lot of smack about sweeping you 9-0. He came out, stole really those first 2 legs of cricket, especially the second one, but really punished you in those 2 cricket legs. What was going through your mind down 2-0 after the cricket and knowing that Dilly was throwing very well at that moment?
I think he stole him. He went out and took him. I had like 1 bad throw each round of cricket. He stepped right up and did what he was supposed to do. Those were really very late. I got frustrated for a split second and then looked back. This is what I want. This is exactly what I want in FODL to be pushed to the limits and try to win every lane. I didn't take it. So I kept that in the back of my head and went to 501 and said, okay, don't miss a single dart here. And yeah, I was locked into those tons as you saw, and that difference.
Yeah, I mean, 501, probably one of the best 501 performances we've certainly seen from you this season, maybe ever. Walking away from this match with a 67 average. Do you think that was inflated because you were playing Dilly? Was that in the back of your mind? No, it's just so easy to throw good darts against whoever is in Alexandria. Was that in the back of your mind?
Yeah, every statistician knows that Dilly has the worst defense in the league. So it's really just easy to put up points on him. You can go look at the leaderboard. He's the worst defense, most scored upon anyone. Both cricket and 501, I actually looked before the match. I was like, oh, all right. So no defense to worry about in this match. Yeah, that helped. I mean, obviously, when the board is free of defense, just hit your wedges and it's a piece of cake.
Yeah, I saw that article in Pro Darting Focus as well. Dilly about 30th in DVOA in both cricket and 501 defense, so incredible for you to take advantage of it. But let's talk about the 501 because your scoring seemed back. We've seen the up and downs from you this season. This arguably has been the season that you've faced the most adversity so far in your FODL career. And it seems like you're maybe starting to peak here at the right time, coming off a victory against King Raj. Now a big victory over Dilly. Good bounce back after getting swept in the first time ever by left-hand hooligan. What's been the change here in these last couple weeks if you've really found the scoring and the doubling looks like you're coming into form?
it's just a wake up call. I mean, I know I'm playing. I know he's gonna. I was fortunate to he had a few chances, but I mean, at this point, if I give my opponent any chance at a double, I expect him to take an ace. So my goal always to come and don't give him any chance. That's the best way to win a match. So I mean, hats off to him. He pushed me the whole way and was able to stay locked in and not lose any focus. And just once you missed too many. There was one leg I think where we got a little off and missed a couple fat numbers, and then you start thinking about, I hope I don't blow this. And I just after that I'm just like, no, just hit your numbers, be done with it, and get on. So it was I was happy to get out of that with the 7-2 win, to be honest, because it could have won either way.
Yeah, no crim in FODL A to get free missed doubles opportunities from anymore. Everybody's pretty tight. Next week, you got the author. Big match for the author. He'll be looking to kind of pull himself out of the basement. You'll be looking to hang on to the playoff positioning you've now earned. What are you looking forward to in that matchup with author?
He knows it. I always seem to play really well against him. So I hope to do that again. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And maybe Rascal will send me one of those books he's supposed to.
We'll find out. Surgeon, great match tonight. Big 7-2 win, sweeping 501 against a very hot Dilly Dilly. Oh, I thought you were going to say something else. You were just taking a deep breath there. Good luck to you guys both the rest of the way. Personally, I am hoping that you both make the playoffs because that'll be very exciting. And I don't know who I hope is not in, but I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll say it on cast later. Good luck the rest of the way to you guys.
Appreciate it.
Man.
Yeah, you see it again, www.fodartleague.com/store, www.fodartleague.com/store. Check it out. Get your FODL merch. Give us the monies. One more A matchup to go in this one, ladies and gentlemen. It's Thomas, a.k.a. The Criminal, here with the FODL Darts Night on Twitch. First online Dart League. All the hashtags, more darts when we return. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the FODL. That's right, it's the FODL. It's Thomas, a.k.a. The Criminal, a.k.a. The Master of Math, a.k.a. The Better Brother, here with the FODL's Darts Night on Twitch Tuesday night edition. That's right, it's the first online Dart League. Let's meet the players for our final FODL A matchup. You see him right there. It's going to be Red Rascal facing off against Lazer Cat. Red Rascal from Richmond, Virginia, last season finishing second in the FODL B and earning that auto promotion to the FODL A division, throwing the 21-gram Harrows, Orbit darts, and as we all well know, and as anyone who participated in our quarantine open cup know, hashtag Rascal says yes. He said yes 56 times at $20 a pop to that, so kudos to Red Rascal for his philanthropy there as well. He's facing off against Lazer Cat from Austin, Texas, last season finishing 9th in FODL A. He'll throw the 24-gram Harrows Chizzy darts, hashtag Zap Zap Meow. He does have a star on the player card there. He is a former champion, looking to now stay in FODL A, and let's put up those standings. We'll see if they are updated. They are. So we see after that last matchup, Surgeon 7-2 over Dilly. Both players have actually put themselves in the playoff picture here. Surgeon, though, with the 7-point advantage, now on the heels of the Nooch and the Grubs, and frankly, King Raj for now. I guess King Raj and Hooligan, both with the match in hand. So those top two looking pretty safe. Dilly, with the 2 legs and potential bonus points, could potentially open up a small lead over Shenandoah Slinger. So that matchup next week will be huge for them. But glance your eyes towards the bottom of the screen. Lazer Cat and Rascal are sitting there. Rascal in 12th place right now. Lazer in 9th. And Rascal really a little bit further behind, so he definitely needs to make some huge points here to get out of that relegation zone. Lazer Cat is the top of those 4, and with the match in hand over the jig, looking to probably be in those relegation playoffs, but I mean, could catch the train, especially if he can find a big win in this one. The schedule has been updated, so it's still a 7 mark to best the beat. Now Dilly has a 3.51. Nooch's 16 darter held. Surgeon threw a max in there and a 103 checkout. So those are the new numbers to beat for the bonus points. Let's look at the statistics for Red Rascal and Lazer. Coming into this one, Rascal 12th overall in cricket, 2.29 MPR. Lazer 20th overall at a 2.12. Ironically, Rascal has only won 19% of his cricket legs compared to Lazer Cat at 38%. Look at the opponent averages there, 2.73 against for Rascal, very good. Only 2.33 against Lazer Cats. That's probably below the FODL A group average. So Lazer been the fortunate side of the cricket darts. We'll see if that continues tonight, as Rascal is the favorite in terms of MPR on paper. In 501, it's the same story. Rascal's having one of his best seasons here in the FODL in terms of actual statistical average. 53.36, very good. And about a 6-point improvement over where he was last season, so kudos to him for that. Lazer's at a 50.69. Nice. First nine's pretty similar. Rascal hitting a few more ton-plus scores, but Lazer, again, has actually won more legs. So that's sometimes how darts goes, because Rascal's facing a 60 average and Lazer's facing a 53 average. Let's put the split views up now. It looks like our players did cork there during the break, and it looks like Red Rascal has won that cork, so Rascal will be throwing first. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a FODL A contest, so we will be again playing 9 legs of darts. Rascal's going to be on the left. Lazer Cat is going to be on the right, and if my players are ready to go, we can get darts in the air. Players, are you ready to get your FODL A matchup underway?
Rascal's ready.
Yeah, shoot him well, Rascal.
Rascal and Lazer Cat are ready. I just spoke over their sportsmanship, so deal with it. Again, it's Rascal on the left, Lazer Cat on the right. Already claiming the beer from Shelby. I appreciate that. 9 legs of darts coming at you. Red Rascal's the darts first for cricket. Game on. And 220s to start for Rascal. And 219s there from Slinger. The chat had a lot of discussion there in the pregame or postgame or between game, whatever it is. Nice starts there from Rascal. Treble 20, single 19 for an early 4 mark. Slinger saying he's just trying to keep his head above water. Slinger Dilly next week for the playoff spot. Captain Geechee, thanks for tuning in, man. Sorry I didn't say goodbye probably when you heard it, but I do appreciate you tuning in. 319s there from Lazer Cat. Ario 27, not happy that I called myself the better brother there during my outro. 219s from Rascal, going to close it up. Good darts from him. He's got the photo flights on. And it looks like Lazer Cat not using the photo flights. Must hate the photo. It's hard to tell by the lights. I don't think there's a City League flights either. There's a single 18 from Lazer. Is this plain flights, plain black. Rascal is going to find a single 18 there. King Raj talking about the standard from the Surgeon. There's a nice 4 mark round on the 18s there from Lazer Cat. So back on top in terms of points. Back over to Rascal now. Everyone congratulating Surgeon on the great 501. 220s from Rascal. And Oz's Live is in there. He loves cricket. Blademouth, Crimmy need more flights. Did you play your dues yet? Outed. Hashtag outed. There's a single 18 from Lazer. We're out of flights, so we bought enough to send everybody what they got. We'll see what the Secret Santa has in store for this season. We'll find out. I do have extra stickers, though, Blade Mount, so I will send you some extra stickers. 2 18s there from Lazer Cat. All right, he's paid up. Good. There we go. I still don't have any flights to give you. There's big darts from Rascal. 220s to get back on top. Close the 18. So back to the match at hand. These guys are just kind of plodding away as I ramble on. Oh, tough deflection there from Lazer. So just a single 17. Yeah, Blade, I'll probably just send them along. I don't know why we're having this conversation while I'm casting, but I'll send them along when I send whatever we send out for this season. I'll just throw some extra in there for you. There's Rascal closing off 17, so he's going to force Lazer to move, but a big treble 16, a shank on the third, but did manage to open up that wedge. Rascal right next door with that miss.
Wow.
Oh, boy, third dart also not the best of throws, and gives Lazer Cat an opportunity. Wow, that dart's also right next door.
1.
Oh, it's only one. Thought it was at least 2. That other dart next to the treble is literally kissing the wire. That dart in the treble 12 is closed, but that doesn't really do anything. Single 20, single 16
Close
from Rascal. He closes 12.
Oh my gosh.
Oz is live, has been practicing there. Miss there from Lazer Cat, so bit of a struggle here for Lazer so far with the consistency. He's found a couple big scores, but has a couple duds as well. Rascal's going to close up 16, so he's going to force Lazer to move. And Lazer, I didn't see his darts come in, but looks like a miss. Rascal looking to close up 15s. He's going to in one dart right to the bull. Not going to be able to find the bull, but closes off the 15 wedge. Back to Lazer. And I feel like I can hear him shuffling, but I don't see anything. Lazer, if we could maybe get a camera refresh. Okay, now I see darts. That's good. Looks like a single bull and a good slop for the 20. That could be useful, but Rascal just needs 3 bulls.
Come on.
Oh, right outside with all 3. So back to Lazer. He's looking for at least 3 himself. It's another good miss there. And another. And another. Looks like 3 good misses, maybe. So that's a great 3-mark miss from Lazer. Closed off 17s, which is huge. Found a 20 as well. That looks like a bullseye from Rascal. 16 does not help him, but he'll be 1 mark away. But now all of a sudden, Lazer with a little bit of life. Oh, found a bull on the end, so still pecking away, but Rascal just needs 1 bull.
Second.
He's going to find it on the second dart. Game shot in the leg. 2 Red Rascal jumping out 1-0. Not the best of standards from either, but still kind of getting it going there. Was a bit of a rough one from both. We'll see if Lazer can bounce back in this one. He'll have the darts. Game on.
It was quick on the bullseye. Just be thankful.
Hey, the pace is fantastic as I would expect, so can't complain there. King Raj saying he only practices doubles. Wow, it was a chance for the white horse. I turn away for 1 second. Was a chance for the white horse. It's going to be a 7 mark, though, from Lazer. And Rascal. Oh, he had a chance for the 9 right back to start. He finds 6 18s and literally puts it in the corner of the treble 4. Oh, my goodness. This leg is off to a much better start. And then a miss. And then a miss. And then a miss. And then a miss. Rascal going to take that point lead to try to close off. He's only going to find 2 20s, though, so not closed. Lazer now going to try to get some points on the board.
That's better. 3 of them. Come on.
3 of them there. He says that's better, trying to hype himself up a bit. And that is 3. That is a treble there from Rascal. It is in the treble. So he jumps right back on top, but now Lazer maybe settling in. Maybe the adrenaline from the white horse subsided. three 20s there, 60 points. Rascal's right in that treble 4 again. So he finds a close of 20s, single 18. Lazer, though, with 19s available. Chat went wild over the first 2 visits there from each player. Back to back. So there's 2 19s from Lazer. He's back on top. And look at this leg. Both players over 3. Much more what we would expect from a FODL A division currently. Which is why I'm not in it. There's 2 18s from Red Rascal. So he's right back on top in a nice little points battle here. Potentially brewing between 19s and 18s. That's just going to be a single 19, though, from Lazer Cat. So it's enough to put him back on top. That's a big dart from Rascal. Huge dart. Oh, he had a chance for a fake 9. Could have been an 8 mark, but it's still a 6 mark round. Oh, it would have been a real 9, actually. He didn't have any 19s there. Oh, it's only 3. Wow, thought it was 5, but only 3 17s there for Lazer. Very close with that third dart. Rascal's going after 17s as well. He's going to find himself 2, so Lazer will have a chance to score here. Elisard is in there. He says, hell of a start for both. Yeah. That looks like a good dart from Lazer.
6.
And it is 6 17s. Big shot from Lazer Cat. That'll put 102 on the board and force Rascal to do something on the 18 wedge. He's been pretty dialed in there so far.
Oh, come on.
And just the treble. It was in there. This time he used the right corner, or the correct corner. Big pressure dart here, and he's going to find it. Good darts from Lazer. Single 17 to extend the lead. 2 18s to close. Rascal's going to close right behind since he only needed 117, but not going to find any 16s. No, he did. He did find 1. So he does find 116 on that third dart. So now both players working on the 16 wedge. This is a huge visit here. Wow, what a third dart from Lazer Cat, finding the treble for 4 of them. That is a massive dagger right there from Lazer. Rascal comes back with just the 2 15s, and now Lazer has an opportunity to close off and head to the bowl with the lead.
Wow.
Oh, but
Miss.
that is a miss. Not a very good third dart in there either. And it gives Rascal an opportunity on the 15 wedge. Oh, and he's all around the treble, but only going to walk away with 2. Not enough to get in the lead, and Lazer again has a chance. This time he's going to play it a little safer, starting on the 16s. And staying there for just 1. Thought it was 2, but it is only 1, so just a small extension of the advantage. There's big darts from Rascal. Now huge darts from Rascal. 4 15s. Hits the treble 16 to close for a 6 mark round. And just like that, Rascal flips it on his head. And he is now in the lead going to bowl. Lazer's going to come up empty on his first visit. And all of a sudden, Rascal needs 3 bowls. Oh, he's going to get more points. Huge punishment. Can't find the bowl, but he goes for 15s first. Extends the lead with another 45. And now, really putting the screws to Lazer Cat, who has not found a bull yet. Back to Rascal for 3.
Double.
He's going to take it down with Bullseye. Bullseye! Game shot and the leg to Red Rascal. Bullseye. Bullseye finished to steal it. I was wondering if he was going to throw a third in there to try to go for 3 bullseyes. He didn't.
Well, I probably should have.
He probably should have. He probably should have. He has 2 bullseyes, though, and a sweep of cricket. Going to 5-0-1.
I respect my opponent too much to piss him off like that.
Red Rascal has the darts. Game on. I don't think anyone would be mad about getting a chance to throw 3 bullseyes. Huge darts from Rascal to finish that leg. Just the absolute punishment on the treble 15 and treble 16 visit, and then comes back. Bullseye, bullseye to take it down, closing in style.
41.
There's a 41 there. Lots of potential bonus points. Or not bonus points, but highlights here in this one so far. There's a 95. I didn't even get to look at the chat. People talking about confidence. Oh, it's Pitts 2. Great. Yeah, that's nice.
58.
Confidence equals comfort equals less variables. I would just love Pitts 2's throw to feel like mine for one day. And then explain to me after.
He would never tell you. Even if he did, it would never. He would never.
And then just to have him explain to me how to feel confident when you're holding the dart and it just comes out a different way every time you let go. There's a 41. Just tell me how to be confident. DeGrub says it's not confidence, it's about a lack of doubt. That's different. Yo, 11. Run yourself to the nearest casino, socially distance, put a mask on, wear some gloves, find the roulette table, black 11's in the middle, bet it, spin it, and win it. It's free money. 60 there from Lazer. Big shots, punishment. The crowd went wild on the punishment. That's why we love this game, says Oz. Respect, beautiful. Laser guided darts. That might be 85. No, it's 45 from Rascal. DeGrub says I don't have enough jank in my throw. That's the problem. Yeah, DeGrubs and Pitts tell me about confidence while they jank around themselves. There's a 60. I guess they jank and throw better than me, so I should feel good. Needs more jank. There's a 30 from Rascal, so both players looking to get in checkout position here. There's a 60 from Lazer Cat, so he'll be the first under 200, not to a finish yet. Rascal's going to get to one. Oh, I lied. Said it too soon. 63, and that's a bogey. 25 from Lazer. Avoids the breakfast at least.
Negative $20 for every crumb emoji in the chat.
Well, when you throw at 17 from 171, you're going to get one. There is a 58 there from Rascal, so he'll be left on triple ones. 156 for Lazer's off. Looks like a 95 though from Lazer Cat, so big darts there to put pressure on the 111. 111 off as well, as that looks like a 41 from Rascal. Lazer requires 61. Oh, misses the big number. So he'll clean up and leave himself tops, but it gives Rascal a chance for 70. Not going to find it. Not going to go for the bullseye either. Lazer Cat requires 40. To the Rascal. And Rascal, there's the good defense Dilly was looking for. Says no to the double 10. Now Rascal looks for tops. Tried to use the marker, but missed. Now to Lazer, looking for double 5. One for double 2. Oh, you can hear the wire just inside. He'll be forced to the madhouse. And Rascal looks for tops. He finds it on that first dart. Tops he wants. Tops he gets. Game shot and the leg. 2. Red Rascal. It's 3 on the spin for him to kick it off. He's up 3-0 over Lazer, and Lazer has the darts trying to get on the board. Game on. Excuse me. Lots of eye rolls in the chat after that leg. There is a ton to start, so good start there for Lazer. The same thing I said earlier to Alpine about being rewarded for good math. There's an 81. I just hate to see the other side of it. It just irks my soul, and it hurts me deep. Cuts me inside. There is a 60 from Lazer, so a much better start to him as he's trying to get on the board. Oh, big darts, though, from Rascal, so he's off to a great start as well. 1-2-1 there. 81 ton 21 for Rascal to combat the ton and 60 from Lazer. 45 here this time from Lazer Cat. So 68 first 9. And That is a 66. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was in there, but it is in that treble 20. Saving me from the breakfast.
45.
And 45 as well from Lazer, so this leg much better standard. Here we go.
Wow.
Double deuce. Feeling 22, Tay-Tay. That's nice darts from Lazer. Good switch as well, as that dart was a little loose in the board. 99 to get him on a finish. Rascal switches down to the 17s there to score 51, leaves him 160. Lazer requires 152. It's off.
55.
And 55, so he'll be under a ton. Rascal, 160. It's off as well.
Oof.
31. Lazer, 97.
Gosh.
Wow, right next door on all of those efforts. 40 scored. Rascal, 129. And it's off. Score himself 39. And back to Lazer Cat for 57. Tops. What's a great marker? Oh, but he can't use it. Maybe it was too close, actually, to the wire. Another close miss for Lazer, and Rascal requires 90. Scores 20. Back to Lazer Cat looking for 20. Rascal stingy again, saying no. And now Rascal has a chance for another steal, looking for 70. Wow, the same exact situation.
Wow.
And I can't quite see where the last dart ended up. Is that an 11, 19, 25? Yep. Lazer requires the Rascal.
All right, come on. There's no such thing as defense in darts.
He's going to find it. Game shot and the leg to Lazer Cat. Rascal says yes, this time punished for the math, and it's punishment in his own namesake. Rascal saying yes to Lazer Cat. He's on the board at 3-1, and we're going to go back to Rascal throwing first in this one. Game on. And it looks like 43 there from Rascal to start. Now, P. Brown had jinxed the sweep for Team Big Body. He thought that Rascal would pull off the sweep, just powered by the FODL flights. 60 there to start.
Damn.
And 81. So another good treble visit there from Rascal. And now left-hand hooligan apologizing, says, "Dope. Yeah, jinxed it. It's okay. You can jinx Team Big Body. It's valid." There's a 60 again for Lazer Cat. 41 there from Rascal, so continuing the kind of methodical type of scoring. Lazer looks like he's found a treble there. Great darts from Lazer, 136, I believe.
79.
79? Oh, wow, that was a treble one. Still a good cover. 116 from Rascal, by the way, utilizing the treble 12 to his favor. And 43 there from Lazer. Rascal's on 220. He's looking to get to a finish now.
Zach.
45. Not going to be able to get there yet. Lazer on 259. He'll have to try to navigate his way to a finish as well. Well, that's how you do it. Great math from Lazer Cat. 99 scored to put him on 160. But it's Rascal trying to apply pressure here. Again, switching down and hitting that 2 to leave 129. 160 for Lazer. Well, it's going to be off now, but a great ton. Maybe ton 40. I don't know how he fit the third in there. It is a ton. Now 129 for Rascal.
Ah.
And it is good math as well to set up tops. Lazer looks for 60. Two for tops himself. Oh, and he's going to stay just outside his Lazer. Now it's back to Rascal. He's also looking for tops. No. Oh, no, no, no. Looks like 26 scored for Rascal. Lazer looking for 40.
Yes.
He's going to find it on the third dart. Game shot in the leg. To Lazer Cat, a big leg win there with both players scoring pretty well. Came down to each on a double. Lazer is able to find it. Now 2 in a row for him as he breaks the throw of Rascal. Back on throw. Lazer with the darts. Game on. Pitts 2 says, who is Rascal? Me? 35 left going for 7s. Well, it worked for you.
I was aiming at the 19-3 split, but
He was going for the 19-3, just yanked a doodle a bit. That is a 9 to start for Lazer Cat. $60 there for Red Rascal. So I appreciate you guys in the chat there explaining how everything is working to Oz's Live, who's asking. So thank you guys for doing that. That's another nice ton from Lazer. So great bounce back after the 9. Yeah, we're using Dart Connect. Dart Connect. Dart Connect. 45 from Rascal. And Dart Connect allows us to use what's called a DCTV code, so we can display the scoreboard for you. Each player is doing their own scoring. When we have a commentator, the commentator in a way functions as the referee to kind of help officiate the math. There's a 121 there from Red Rascal, so we are able to help with the math if the players ask us. 67 there from Lazer, nice cover shot. And basically just make sure that the scores are put in without any arithmetic mistakes, as of course there would be no malice here in the FODL. There's a 38 from Rascal. So level of play is stepping up here a bit in these last 2 legs. That's a beautiful ton there from Lazer Cat, setting those first 2 darts as a great guide, filling it up there with the third. Rascal is going to put in a 36. Per 36. And another treble found for Lazer. No, it is 95, so he's snuck into the treble 5 there. And Rascal's coming right back to put pressure. Oh, it's going to be 64, I believe. Lazer averaging 69. Nice, requires 90. Bullseye. Good effort from Lazer. Pulls it a bit low there. And now Rascal, can he steal 137? It's off. And it's off. 58 scored for him, puts him on 79. Lazer going to try to clean up 33. Double 16.
17.
Inside, just barely. Another dart on the wire for Lazer. Now Rascal's on 79.
are you kidding me?
Man, cannot find the big number. Nearly busted them. Came back and compounded by missing the big number again. It's actually 23 scored there. He did fix it. Lazer, double 8. Oh, no.
No.
He's going to bust after he slips into the 11. Gives Rascal another chance to steal for 56. 2 at tops. just outside for Rascal. So Lazer still alive here, looking to level double 8. Wow, he goes into the 11 again, but this time it's a double, and it's an immediate bust, giving Rascal 3 more darts. Rascal slips into 5 once more. There's a 19. And inside the double 8, so he can't find it either. Double trouble for both players. Lazer Cat looking for double 8. Double 4. Takes his time, but still outside, and now Rascal is looking for double 4.
Third dart.
And he finds it on the 3rd. Game shot on the leg to Red Rascal. A bit of a thief on that one. A very rascally leg as he steals it away from Lazer. Both players having a bit of a rough go on the doubles. Yeah, that one hurts for Lazer.
Who picked this match?
It's
The people.
the people. It's for you. The people. There's a 22 for Rascal. I just want to say I loved that it was 1 vote, and I voted for you guys.
I voted for the other team, so.
And I should have, well, lesson learned. 45.
There's a 45 there. Lots of rapid fire. Big Dart says Pitts 2. DeGrub says he's playing with him there by throwing the first 2 away and nailing the 3rd. Taking a page out of Alpine Stranger's book, there's a 45. Everybody says DeGrubs will just be a little dumb with math. I mean, we all make mistakes. There is a 27. Looks like another 45 there from Rascal. So again, big match for both. Maybe a little bigger for Rascal in this one. I mean, if he could walk away with a win, would be huge points. That's just a 23. That dart pretty loose. It's looking like, it looks like something I threw. There's a nice ton from Rascal, and you don't want to throw anything that looks like what I threw.
6 in a row, above 400. Got a dart and double 1. What are you doing?
Well, at least it was on the board.
45.
45 there for Lazer. Kept all 3 in the scoring area. None of them in the 1. Speaking of scoring area, this is a 21. Have a drink of your adult beverage, if of course you are of legal drinking age. Yeah, Pitts 2, in fairness, the slap beef was 36 average. And I just assumed that match, without them being on dual cam, was not going to be the fastest.
Did they move their match up?
They did end up playing about half an hour earlier as well. There's a 55. They each averaged 36, so I'm not sure it would have been the best to have on.
Hold my beer.
Probably would have been funny. There's a 41. Of course, Dilly threw a 30 average in one of his legs. Lazer right now tossing a 38 in this one. Rascal going to get himself to a finish there. 89 scored. Sets up a very doable combo. Lazer now going to need a couple trebles to get there. And 25 is not quite enough. Rascal 1-2-4. Bullseye. Oh, he had a good run at the bullseye attempt. Threw it straight. Pulled it just a bit low. So he's left on 47. He will be back. Will, though, Lazer put a little pressure on. Oh, it's just 40. Rascal's on 47. Looks like he found the 2. And then the 5 to go to tops. Missed it high. But he's going to be back again.
60.
There's 60 from Lazer. So, I mean, he's on a finish. Not too much pressure, though. As Rascal seeks the Rascal, he's slipped it into the 6. And then outside on the 7, the double 7, so he'll be left now with 14 again. Lazer, can he steal? Looking for 150, and it's on. You know, I don't mind after that first start staying there like that. 98 scored. It was laying pretty nice. Asking for another. Rascal's going to split. 2 to double 6, and he's going to find it. Game shot and the leg to Red Rascal. I've never seen it split that way, but it was effective, especially when you hit the double 2 to double 6 to take out 14. Rascal guarantees victory 5-2. Lazer's got the darts. Game on. Dave Little Toaster, yes, on 47. Realistically, if you're not good at darts, which we are not, you should probably go for the 7-19 split. There's a nice time to start for Lazer. Or at least aim for the 7 on the 19 side. There's a ton for Rascal. Good response. So that way you have 2 wedges. If you hit the 19, you're on Menser. So it's not bad. And if you hit the 7, of course, you're on tops. 43. I mean, if you prefer double 16, that's fine. But, Rascal hit the 2 and then went to the 5 to leave tops anyway. So if you're going to leave tops anyway, might as well have gone the easy route. There is a 45 from Rascal.
Only you come on the podcast and tell me about this in detail.
If only. If only there was a series of YouTube videos with all of this explaining everything. There's a 45 from Lazer Cat. Slinger says there's aiming. There's aiming in darts. Rascal with a 92 there. Good use of the 18 for cover shooting. P. Brown says, what pod? I don't see one this week. Shots. There's a ton there for Lazer. So he's scoring better in this one. Big legs left out there, despite the fact that Rascals won the match. 45. Both of these final 2 legs, crucial for each player. And they're off to a good start through 12. Maybe I jinxed it. But, good salvage. 64 scored there from Lazer Cat. Does get him to a finish. Rascal hitting the 8 to leave 190. Lazer at 149.
Idiot.
Oh, was a good effort. Was a good effort. And looks like he'll be left on 60 there. Rascal with a 7. Not going to get on a finish, so Lazer 6 starts from 60. Oh, it's a 9.
Well, this is burn 1. Burn 2.
Oh, boy.
20 the hard one.
All right, well, he's going to need all 6 starts, or at least 3 of them, because he's not there yet. As, oh, boy. That is back-to-back single-digit scores from Red Rascal. As he's maybe a little shook. Lazer 40.
Wow.
Oh, my.
Old.
That's not in the treble, so he is on the Rascal.
Wow, dude.
Oh, boy. Rascal says no. And Rascal cannot finish. He's still above after being on 192 turns ago. 47. He's on a finish now, at least. Lazer Cat's going to be looking at 10. See if he goes straight at it. I would expect that he would. Well, we'll see.
All right.
He's going to find it on the second dart. Game shot in the leg to Lazer Cat. Zap, zap, meow. Finally able to take it out. He needed 9 darts. He had a guarantee of 6, so not too bad. 5-3 now in favor of Red Rascal. 1 more leg to go. 2 points on the line. Rascal will have the darts. Game on. Pitts2 says his terrible interview must have broke the pod this week. There's a 41.
It's not wrong.
Dave Little Toaster says live reinforcement enhances the learning.
60.
There's a 60. Well, I mean, all you have to do is watch me cast. I go over it every time. There's a 45.
Oh, fat finger, that's a 45.
There's an 83. Oz is live. He's got a highlight video of him throwing bullseyes. Sure, post the link. Why not?
Is he wearing a shirt?
But I assume yes. Nice 83 there, by the way, from Lazer. Rascal's back in the trouble. He's going to throw a ton. So First nines have crept up ever since the first leg, where it was pretty rough. Pitts 2 imploring me to call Rascal. There's a 58 from Lazer Cat. Hey, Oz is live. While you're posting your YouTube links, make sure you subscribe to the FODL on YouTube. There's a nice ton. FODL. It's just FODL on YouTube. Replays, match of the week, highlights every week. Or ish when I get around to it. 60 there from Lazer, all around the treble, but not rewarded with some good darts. And Rascal is starting to heat up in this leg. 85 this time, so he's going to set up the baby fish. Lazer, though, right on his tail. He's looking for a ton or better. And 100 bits. Thank you very much. Oz is live. 63. Great cover to salvage there for Lazer. Rascal baby fish. It's going to be off. And he's going to switch to the 15 there to leave 90. 69 average for him. Nice. Lazer cannot finish. Oz, again, thank you for the bits. 100 bits. 200 bits. Appreciate that. That's huge. Thank you, Oz is live. 60 put in there for Lazer Cat. So he gets himself to a finish. Rascal requires 90, double 15.
Third dart.
He's going to find it on the third. Game shot on the leg. Game shot on the leg. 2 Red Rascal. Good math to close it out for a nice 21 dart leg, 90 finish for Red Rascal. Unfortunately, not going to be good enough for a bonus point, but still looks good on the stat sheet as he takes a big 6-3 win over Lazer Cat. Now we're going to go to some post-game interviews now, starting with Lazer Cat. As he kind of creeps into the picture there. There he is. So, Lazer, it's been another up and down season for you here. I personally thought you were starting to turn a corner, had a big win last week, and then kind of came out and was a little rough again. What's been going on this season, and really the last season as well, where we've kind of seen a slight dip in your form from seasons past?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, the quarantine, right? I'm just not throwing the darts like I used to. I mean, I was on Miyake, 90 minutes a day minimum, just about every day. And I'm just not doing it anymore. And I'm just, I was thinking a lot about that today, just in the context of my throwing and kind of leagues we all play in and run and stuff. And it's just, for me, the online thing is just not... I just don't have the motivation to throw. I mean, and it's just a perishable skill, especially when, none of us are ever like that good enough to be able to pick it back up and start throwing again. So it's a mix of that and then just, all the work that needs to get done on my game, like we've talked about in past interviews, that it's just not getting done because I just don't care to spend the time on the board. I'm just, I need to get out to the bars, and I'm working on some outdoor setups around town here. Maybe that'll help for next season, but probably too little too late for this one.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic because you're backwards from most people. Most people, I would say, when quarantine are actually throwing a lot more. But I know you've got all the local leagues and a lot of the effort that you put into down there in not just the Austin leagues, but with everything else you're doing as well. So I'm sure that kind of makes it a little bit difficult when you don't get to have all that live practice that you normally would have. I mean, we see the flashes of it, and I think you kind of hit the nail on the head. It's mostly consistency. Like you can get in a groove there for 6 to 9 darts in a row and everything feels great, and then all of a sudden you're spraying into the double ones and et cetera. At this point, you're going to be in a tough spot in the FODL A division. A is just continuing to get more and more difficult as well. Do you see yourself over the Christmas season here with the Worlds coming on? Do you think you maybe find a little bit of passion there to try to make sure you can salvage yourself and stay in the A division?
No, my passion is for watching. I've blocked out the calendar. Darts misses upon us. Rejoice, one and all. And the playing is totally different. I think maybe Hughes is in a similar spot. Just a little kind of burnt out from some of the playing, but super invigorated by the World. So maybe that'll get me back up on it. Tonight was critical though. I mean, we said in the pregame that you thought this was big implications for Rascal. I thought it was bigger for me because I think I'm really on that cusp to, before night I was on that cusp to be automatically safe potentially, depending on how the last few weeks rolled out. So that's gone, I think. So yeah, I just I'm not inspired for the playoffs to try. If I make that the top 2 of the bottom 4 deal, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it was going to be tough with the rest of your schedule anyway. Next week, you're going to be facing off against King Raj. Then you close off the season with Dilly Dilly, so we'll see where he's at with that. But playing King Raj next week, current champion. This will be your second time, I guess, getting a chance to face off at him. Are you looking forward to anything about that match?
I hope we get some practices in over the week. Really enjoy doing some of the doubles practice and stuff with him, and even leading up to the match. Just really enjoy throwing with them, and I think I'll feel relaxed. Maybe more relaxed than I kind of was able to feel today with all the implications and stuff. So. Yeah, just with all these matches, right? It's just always good fun. Just always, good darts, pressure situations. I mean, we haven't really talked about at all the pressure that Rascal put on me consistently, starting with the cricket. Leg 1, leg 2. Tons of this back and forth. I mean, my goodness, that was just ridiculous. So definitely gotta give it up to him for just. We had a bunch of sloppy moments, especially around the doubling, but man, there was a lot more than flashes of brilliance, I think, from the home side of the board.
Yeah, absolutely. That constant pressure is tough. Lazer Cat, good luck down the stretch. You're still going to be fighting there potentially for that last little spot, so I wouldn't give up all hope yet. You got legs out there that you can still win, and good luck, and if nothing else, enjoy the Worlds once they kick up next week.
Thank you. Great cast, Tim. Good shooting, Rascal.
We'll go over to Rascal. The first thing I'm impressed about is that hat is on your head and it fits. Because I know if I ever grabbed a stock hat like that off the rack, it's not made for people that look like us. And I'm pretty impressed by William Hill for getting one that fits a Team Big Body Dome there. Rascal, a big win for you. Just kind of, he's got his William Hill over there as well. Big win for you. I mentioned it in the pregame there, how this was a huge match. You were sitting there in last place, needed to get any points you could. You found 6 legs, some big darts in there. You seem to really settle in. Just talk about how you're feeling coming out of that 6-3 win.
It was a lot of fun. You talked over it, not your fault at the beginning, but my comment to Lazer before the match was let's have fun, and that's really what I tried to do. I tried to keep a positive mindset, and even when he hit the big numbers in cricket with the 7 marks, I just was excited to see it, and said, all right, we're putting on a good show tonight for the viewers. Shout out to Ozzy Mandius or Oz Live, whatever his guy's name is. I'm assuming he's from Australia, but if he's not, what's up? Nice, thanks for joining in on the cast. Thanks for the bits. But, we're here to put on a good show. And when I think about it that way, it kind of takes the pressure off. I'm not trying to compete with Lazer. I'm cooperating with him, and we're trying to put on our best darts. So I certainly felt my throw tonight. I felt a really good rhythm, except for when it came to setting up the big dart and 0-1. And, I don't really feel too bad about my doubles tonight. I feel like I might have doubled decently. It's the big numbers that I went over 7,000.
Yeah, I mean, and you had a lot of big scores, too. I think that was the other part of it. You hit the treble 20 pretty consistently throughout the night. Didn't really have any stretches of, slog darts outside of that one, couple single-digit work. It just kind of got a little loose there. But I want to change the topic a bit. Obviously, we had the Quarantine Cup this weekend. Obviously, you were a large part of it. Just talk about the FODL there for a minute. Talk about what we did for charity there in the FODL Cup, and obviously thank you so much for your gracious contributions there, and for everyone just punishing the Rascal in the best of ways.
Did you say gracious contributions? No, first of all, I want to point out that Radar and Krim stepped up to help subsidize my debt, so shout out to those guys in not a small way. So even though I was moving and I sent a tweet at 11:56 that I was like, oh yeah, I kind of was not really focused on the tournament. I was like, I know there's a group stage, but then it'll probably be single elimination after that. But I didn't quite understand how many group stage matches and legs there were when I said that. However, hey, I'm so blessed. I cannot be any luckier than I am in my life right now. So I'm so happy to do it. It's certainly something that other people need more than me. So we're lucky to do it. We're lucky to be in a position where we can raise almost $10,000 this year for all sorts of different charities. So it really just comes to show you what people can do when they work together instead of working apart. So, if we can all work together as a country, as a world, then there's nothing we can't do. And I think our little online darts league is only further proof of that.
Extremely well said. And again, thank you so much for that generosity. And, I think the other part you probably didn't realize. Well, I think the other part you didn't realize is that literally everyone just tried to set up the Rascal every time.
I didn't watch any of the tournaments. So I got 2 texts at the same time from like Radar and Rich. They're like, have you been watching? And I was like, oh no.
Yeah. And once it got,
I thought like, okay, maybe $500 is a good number to aim for. No.
well, once it got to past out of the group stages there, the group stages for sure, nobody did anything except for try to hit the Rascal. People were like splitting 32 to hit it. I know personally, every time I went inside, I was busting to get back to.
You had a double on the 10, right?
Even I did it. I hit 2 doubles.
Did we count that for 2?
Yes, that.
2 Rascals and a
No, only 1 Rascal, 1 Lush in there as well. Rascal, big wins for you tonight. You're going to be facing off against your good buddy now, the Jig, next week in his. Going to be a massive match for the implications. You guys are both sitting there still a little bit in the basement scenario, so a big win could be huge there. What are you looking forward to in that match against the Jig?
I'm looking forward to throwing one of the dudes I love more than anybody on the planet. I mean, if you don't like Dan Pearson, something's wrong with you. I'll say that. Dude's the best, and I can't wait to beat him 9-0.
Well, there it is. Rascal.
No, Krim, before I let you go, and before you play the merch video to cover what I have to say after, I want to say one thing. First of all, this is my last match, possibly. I've just thought of something which I'll touch on in a bit. It's my last match in my current apartment where we founded the league, where we've thrown so many different matches, where tons of people have come and thrown, from the Offer to Dan to Dilly to I don't think Radar's been down here. But regardless, I'm like, all my stuff's down outside of like, you can't really see it, but the last thing I have to pack is pretty much my darts gear. And so it means a lot to me that this league's come so far. And obviously it starts with Surgeon, but for the rest of the GFDL 6, love you guys, your brothers to me, and we've come so far and done so much. And so I'm wearing my shirt tonight with my photo patch, my old tournament Red Rascal shirt. You can see, I'm throwing with this shirt in public tourneys with you guys, and it means a lot to me to be here where we're at now. So, and then, for Jig, I just thought of this. I don't have to move this stuff. I got the apartment for another month. So I might leave this here and see if my wife will sign off on a in-person match, since she won't be here anymore. Maybe she'll let Dan come over and we can throw maybe with masks on in person and have a dual screen for the Jig Rascal match next week. That might be a good idea.
Well, we look forward to whatever happens in class act from you as well. It's unfortunate that I put the video on about 2 seconds into that comment. No, I'm just kidding. I'll let you get it all out. Great match.
Don't let me talk, especially when I got this much, guys. You got to cut it.
Great match from both you guys. Both you guys, good luck the rest of the way. Be safe and everything, all right?
Hey, nice cast, Krim, and thanks for all you do for the league. The YouTube stuff's unbelievable. And who knows, maybe we'll get you on the podcast one of these days.
Maybe. Y'all have a good one.